So we were probably like drinking ethanol, killing ourselves or something. But
Probably.
I hear stupid Americans buy this. Yes. All right. So who do we kill? What are we doing?
You just told the kid and the bird to go outside.
Yep. The
Excellent.
kids take the bird home.
We all threw money at the kid to take the bird home. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here!
Now we're locked in a dungeon.
In
Yeah.
today's
Yeah,
adventure
Raph handed
party-
2 silver. The Tabaxi handed what, 2 gold or a gold, and I
Like a
handed
gold.
a plat.
Yeah. It's a rich kid.
Uh-huh.
And can buy
In
some
today's
better
adventure,
clothes
the
and some
party
shoes.
continues to abuse NPCs.
Yeah.
What should we use our wealth for, guys?
Bribe
Yeah,
NPCs. Hey, it works.
What's in this pot?
It works. What's in that pot? Burial spices and other things like that.
Ooh, spices? I'll take spices.
Burial spice?
They taste good.
Not usually.
Old Spice?
Oh, I was asking Seven that in character.
What?
Do they taste good?
I taste it. Tastes like
Catnip.
kind of old.
It's mummy dust.
Yeah, it's basically mummy dust.
Tastes like dirt.
So I would like to take a look at the floors to see if there's any dust and that kind of thing, because there's someone was recently, like, the scout was dragged through here, so there's got to be some traffic in and out.
Mm-hmm.
So just to see if I can get any signs of traffic.
Do I know?
All right. Do nature, or not nature, investigation.
Can I tell who built this place?
I mean, if you do a history check.
Natural 20,
I got
first roll.
Yep, you can
background.
easily find a trail through the dust
Oh,
of the guy that was dragged through here. It's a very you can very easily tell the direction, which is that way.
the
And
only way
does
the
it
walls
seem
go.
like it was a lot of people and one guy being dragged?
It's kind of strange. You see it seems to be 2 footprints, and every now and then there's a larger indentation in the dust, as if something was placed down to disturb the dust. But other than that, it's just 2 sets of footprints.
Is it a circular indentation?
No, it's more oblong.
Okay, and are the footprints shod? Oh, they're
What?
wearing shoes,
Oh, yes,
boots.
definitely.
Okay.
Are there like any mice or anything like roaming around?
Not
Seven's
really.
on it.
The
Any kinda
most
animal.
Yeah, there are some animals in here. There's an occasional rodent, but not really all that many. More often than not, what you're seeing are reptiles and a lot of insects and arachnids.
What kind? Do I see snakes?
You see 1 snake.
Can I walk to it and I want to talk with it?
Okay,
It's a snake.
there's a snake right here.
I'm gonna go there. Pretty sure
I'm a snake.
I have.
We can't not do that.
Hey, there's bones on the ground.
Yeah, there are bones on the ground all over the place.
Are you using your WASD to move or mouse?
Mouse.
Hold on.
WSAD doesn't work without grids.
Okay,
I'm
so you're
studying.
trying to talk to this snake?
Yes.
Okay. Animal handling?
Well, I was gonna use So
He's actually gonna speak with it.
yeah, I'm gonna actually talk to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
trying to make
just
sure
I
put
would
it
like
on.
you to roll. I would like you to roll an animal handling before you do that.
Go to roll 20.
Gonna get
with,
bit. Also, I'm
That snake's not happy.
I'm still running detect poison and disease, and I think
Mhm.
Seven's still running detect magic
Probably, yeah.
because we just cast it before going down in here.
Right.
This is true.
Yeah, that snake's not happy with you, and it immediately coils up and arches back and bares its fangs at you, clearly telling you leave or I'm going to strike.
I can try calming it down.
Away from it when you.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up. I am backing up. I'm trying to find. I can't remember what.
It's your.
Yeah, it's the ranger thing, right?
I can't remember what it's called.
What ranger did you send me? I can't remember.
It's the Unearthed Arcana. It's you got to look in its actual.
So do I detect that snake's venomous?
Yeah, that snake's definitely venomous. It's not, but you can also
Look at
detect.
the pattern of it, Druid. God, does it have the rings? Does it have the eyes?
It
There's
could be one.
telltale signs.
It could be one of the ones that's evolved to look like a venomous snake, but isn't
There-
actually venomous. But it looks
there's
very
like-
similar.
2 of those, but they still don't have the slitted eyes like that. Crazy. Come on, Druid and Ranger.
And Bard.
This is also a world you're not familiar with, so maybe that's not the case.
No.
But it's not gonna.
Real
it's not
world
gonna,
always translates to D&D.
It's not going to stop us from asserting that that's.
I mean,
Yes. We all want to let people know
assert it
how smart
loudly
we
enough,
are.
and your DM may let it slide.
So did I figure out what this place is made? Who made it?
Yeah. See, the thing about this place is that it's unlike any ruins you've really ever come across. Like the briefing said, every stone seems incredibly uniform. Like, while you know that there are pretty uniform practices for building certain structures, not anything like this. Like,
Yeah.
this is basically like modern day machinery level of uniformity across it, which is strange because there should be differences between each block, even if they were made hand by hand.
Yeah.
It's not anything you've come across. You are really unsure who could have built this place. And the more you investigate it, the more confused you get.
I knew I should have got on off. That's a spell. Hey, robot! Click! Off. Yeah, that would have been one of the most useful spells if any of us had it in the other campaign. We wouldn't have had to destroy the lower half of the city.
What?
You wouldn't have got to destroy the lower half of the city.
No, we didn't
that
want
was-
to.
that was-
It happened.
That was forced destruction.
Forced destruction.
Yeah, thing was shot with a lightning arrow, it jolted to life, smashed the wall, flooded the caverns with lava. Yeah.
Lava.
That's
So I'd like to take a look at these sarcophagi on the wall.
all right.
Do they look like they're long dead? Folks recently disturbed.
They
Hey, Mama.
definitely look like they've been long dead. The interesting thing about most of the sarcophagi is they seem to have been. What's up?
Just tell my mom I love her.
I thought you said flavor.
Mike.
And I was like, I'm being called. Anyway, the interesting thing about these people that were buried here is that they seem to have been buried with specific items. Each sarcophagus seems to have a different item, but they all seem to be strange tools, you think. They're not any tools you've run across, and some of them look to be like magical tools, like tools that would be used in magic. But
So ritualistic implements.
yeah,
Can I collect them?
both ritualistic implements and seemingly Cultish.
Oh.
Okay.
But I use my primeval awareness.
I want to collect these items.
Raph kind of
Alright.
flinches and pretends like he doesn't see 7 desecrating corpses. Like, this is the kind of thing he's just gonna have to learn to live with.
Wait, what's going on?
All right. So what are you trying to discuss with this snake? Who has calmed down now that you started reaching out to it?
Yeah. I'm asking it. Did it ask? Did it through here?
No. I've just came in here not too long ago.
Okay. How long do you live
So
here?
why are you being a dick?
No.
Yeah.
I was looking for something to eat that came in here.
I see very little rodents in here, friend.
Yes, it is hiding from me.
Well, happy hunting. And then I'd leave. Like, well, that was
Thank
useless. I guess I'll try to. I want to stealth peeps. Hey.
I hate all of you.
And
That's weird.
Wait, is it completely black for you, or is it just dim?
Just
Adamanta has a torch.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dark vision
yeah.
is dim light.
Ah.
Yeah.
So then I take out. Let's see, what do I have on? I've got a reed. I'll take out a reed, a hollow reed. Can you cast light on that?
You can cast light on anything.
I'm asking 7.
Oh yeah, I'll cast light on it.
Awesome, thank you. So
All right. And light is 40 feet, yes?
20 dim, or 20 bright, 20 dim.
So with dark vision, it's 40.
That makes sense, yes. What are these ritualistic items I'm collecting? Just like things.
There are a couple of, like I said, strange tools and a couple of, like, orbs with weird swirling masses in them.
Ooh.
And some amulets here and there. A knife, like a ceremonial knife in one of them. Other than that, not much else.
Cool.
So it seems like if there's people living here, but
Put 'em in
they
a bag of
haven't
holding.
looted things that are obviously magical and sort of just laying around, they're interested in something else, and I have the feeling that that's going to wind us up in deep shit somehow. All the sarcophagi that are open, do they still have bodies inside?
They are in a very advanced state of decay, but for the most part, yes. There are remnants of bodies within them.
So
The
these weren't
almost bone
sourced.
dust.
Yeah, weren't sourced to raise dead at least.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see anything else I want to investigate here.
What's this triangle?
You guys keep moving on.
Swords out as I walk with 7.
Got a tail.
And I'll move forward with 7 as well, just to keep detect poison next to the detect magic.
Same, but I'm changing a diaper, so I can't move the token.
I can move your token, Daxy, don't
Thank
worry.
you.
This table with a skull on it.
Yes.
he takes this.
Yes?
It looks like it's
Yes.
made of human skin as well. Lovely.
That's, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, none of us are humans, so.
The half human, so I'm a little bit uncomfortable.
My human
I think
half
it looks
wasn't
nice
that
in my
great,
house.
so-
Has this fire been lit recently?
Nope.
There's like a body right
Not
here.
even one.
Or, well, statue.
It's the itch.
I'm gonna take a pinch of it.
Okay.
Well, a handful. Handful.
So it seems like there are 3 doors exiting this room.
Stick it in my
Yep.
pocket.
What are they made out of?
Mister.
Those are metal doors. Those are big, heavy metal doors.
Shatter
Dude,
spike.
that's so metal. Yeah, shatters.
Okay. From what I remember about the briefing, I think it implied that going straight ahead would take us down to the other floor. So if we want to be thorough, we might want to investigate the sides first.
I say we go left.
Always go left.
Left
concur.
sounds good to me. Can we check it for traps?
Sure.
I can.
Taxi.
Sure, go for it.
Always go left. There you go.
Always go left.
That's not really a flaw.
I don't know. It can be.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I
So
should have done it. What's it called? Either way.
Advantage.
No.
So what you can see immediately upon first investigation of this door is that there is a quite obvious lock right at the center of it that locks both doors. But the interesting thing about that lock is that it has a whole bunch of arcanic runes inscribed upon it.
A knock on the door.
That is most definitely some sort of magical trap. As you investigate further around, you can see that there are even more runes inscribed upon the hinges.
Yeah, let's not deal with that. I'm gonna let you guys do that. That's
Do you
your
point
that's
that
you
out?
guys'
Or you
shtick.
just...
Yeah, I do. I told you taxi because magical ruins.
Hey, I know magic.
Everybody
Ring
knows
my
what-
What?
strum
Magical ruins. We're in ruins.
Runes.
Magical
runes.
Oh, runes. I point to 7. He's your magic guy.
Do you have
Okay.
any?
Mainly
can-
if this shit blows up in your face. It's
I
So
can-
I'm
his
moving
face.
behind the
I
the
can take
table.
I can take a look at it real quick. I am a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why don't you just punch it open?
That's
More
a bad
power
idea.
to you. I'm gonna stand over here.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
I get prone.
I flip this table.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind some
Oh yeah,
cover.
right behind the table. Yep. Let's just go back
I go
somewhere.
prone.
There's a
behind
statue
the
over here.
statue that's half
Oh,
broken.
yeah.
Sometimes there's only one way that a wolf pup learns, right?
Yeah, I mean, we could tell her that there's magic runes that could explode in her face.
We should probably tell her that.
I'm yelling this across the room. So.
Me too.
I
Wait.
am
Hey,
watching intently.
Well, that's all you had to.
Open it.
Alright,
Alright, so
yeah.
any idea how to
7,
disentangle
come
this
over
web?
here so I can assist you, and by that, use the help action.
What's that? What do I need?
You get
Arcana.
advantage. Yeah. Arcana check.
Canis. Ooh, look at that.
Arcanus, McAnus.
Hey.
Oh!
Nice.
That's a nice arcana check. All right, so these are some pretty standard fortification and and warding runes.
I copy him down. And
All
roll
right.
up.
However, you do notice that as you're going over the more normal ones, some very complex ones you've never seen before begin to show up, especially upon the hinges and closer to the inner mechanism of the lock. These runes seem to have something to do with conjuration, evocation, abjurate. You're not sure, but you think it's one of those 3 at least.
Are there any
So it's
gaps
good.
between the door and the wall or the door and the floor?
Oh no, there is no gap between the door and the floor. if you were to open these doors, they would scrape along the floor. And the hinges are like, there is a tiny, tiny gap between the wall
Pretty damn
and
sealed.
the door.
So the hinges being on the inside,
I mean,
May-
is it a trap?
or it may imply that it's trying to keep something from getting in here.
I say it's a trap.
You know,
I mean,
It looks like a trap.
I'll send the snake in.
is
Look
there
at this, guys.
Hey man,
are
I
there
think I
matching
saw a
symbols
rat.
in the other doors?
I'm sorry?
So are
There
there
are-
some?
Is it
There
the
are
same
matching
ones?
runes on the door opposite from it, but not in the one
Going down.
that goes
Forward.
straight up.
Okay.
However, on inspection of that door, you can see and feel a faint essence of magic from it. So you're reasonably certain that there were runes here, but it seems someone's dispelled them.
Now, feeling that, can I inspect the room and see if there was any like magical damage? Like maybe
Yeah.
it blew up.
Yeah. So you see that statue?
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's definitely a magical damage that happened there. Like
Gotcha.
it
Oh,
you
I
can
see.
see that it was kind of cut in half with something that kind of weirdly melted the stone as it broke in a way that only magic can.
Okay.
Or a lava bender.
so do you want me to try and disarm this and open it, or
Okay, quick tangent. Are lava benders firebenders or earthbenders?
Earthbenders.
There was a question on the Avatar subreddit the other day, and everybody came to the conclusion they were earthbenders.
Yeah, it's just
Hot Earth.
yep,
Yeah,
that's all
it's
lava is.
Hot
Earth.
potato benders.
but yes. if
Just like
you
we all
want
came to the
I
conclusion
will-
that firebenders were actually just energy benders
True.
with the lightning and the inner fire and something about Prometheus, whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah, Taxi, I think if you can take a look and see if you can disarm these, my guess is that the main thoroughfare is straight ahead, which is probably where the scout went, which means all the good loot is on the left and right.
I'm going to go prone behind this half statue.
I will.
Hey, kitty cat, the statue has exploded before. Hiding at the base of the explosion, probably a bad idea, but you enjoy. And I'm going to use my mage hand from 30 feet away over here at this wall to try and
I
just-
will also inspire you as you do so. You got this, buddy.
So is the floor all
that's-
loose stone?
Oh, the floor.
Or is it all worked stone? There's
Oh,
no
no.
loose earth.
no, there's no loose earth. There's like every now and then there's like a tiny clump of dirt from stuff that seeped in from the ceiling, but not much.
So the ceiling's the same identical worked stone, right?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
gravity has taken
Nice.
its toll.
Well, you can keep
Oh,
that.
there's
you can keep
20s.
that,
Nice.
keep that inspiration for 10 minutes. You don't have to use it there.
So, yeah, your mage hand pretty much undoes that lock pretty fabulously, to the point where you manage to do it just right to trigger some internal runes that deactivate the runes on the lock.
I knew we brought you along for a reason.
I'm
However,
still
the
like,
ones on-
I've got my eyes kind of winced and hiding.
Are you high right now?
Yes?
Okay.
Question
Good.
that.
Good.
You think we'd really let him do the sober?
No.
Hey, kitty cat, you think you can, disable the magic there?
I can try.
Like, if you could dispel it, that might be kind of cool. I mean, I know I can disarm magical traps and all, but
If there's if they're inscribed with magical runes on this side, you might be able to smudge some of them in the right places to either make it explode or disarm it.
Activate it, and if it is conjuration, like he was thinking, summon the demon that's in it, and
I just
I'll run away.
kill it. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If we're gonna do that, I'm gonna be.
Hey, key cat, it's not gonna disable itself.
How would I go about trying to disable it? You can't like dispel it.
What about
You should be able to dispel it.
etching out some of the runes, since it's glyphed? If you get rid of the right ones, the right places.
Oh, we could try.
Would it be possible to try and disarm the magical trap portion of it? The part that's left?
You don't really know unless you try.
All right, one try.
You could definitely disable the ones that you know, for sure.
But the
With
weird
the-
convoluted thing.
but- Yeah, but the weird ones you don't. You're not certain you would be able to.
I'm gonna try anyway.
All right.
That's where the fun comes in, right? Right.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Is there a handle? Door handle?
No.
No handles.
Okay.
29.
It's a pull, but we can't push it. It's a pull, but we
So-
can't grab it.
Nice.
They're two-way hinges. The door opens both ways.
Okay.
I was assuming they were on this side and open this way.
No.
God.
Okay.
Much like the fireball be centered.
We're just
in
breaking
your
into the
legs.
kitchen.
Well,
So-
I'm on the ground because I assume the hinges on this one blew up and cut this thing in half. So it's about that height.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying?
So as you disable the runes that you know you can disable, I assume you're trying to do it on both of them, on both sides, both hinges. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do an incredible job, but these runes are so complicated that you really just don't know what exactly to do with them. And eventually it comes to the point where you try something that you think and normally probably would have dispelled it, but instead activates it and there is a quick flash from the runes and shadowy fog, but also kind of liquid, begins to billow out of the hinges, forming themselves into
A giant shadow thing.
It's not that
Gross.
bad.
Thought that was gonna be so much
Shadow
worse.
lady.
Oh god, what's that?
Not that big.
So
Humanity.
the only way to do it was to. Oh my God, what is that?
Oh, what the hell is that?
What the hell? What did you do, Taxi?
What you wanted me to? I had to turn it off, and to turn it off, you had to turn those on. It's complicated.
Are these your smoking buddies?
You already baked those?
He was asked a question by the wife.
Oh, come
He
on.
can't answer.
Not even a courtesy chuckle in that one.
I thought it
I
was
would
funny.
courtesy chuckle, but I am like focused on doing the things I need to do.
It was nice on my end, but I got slapped upside the head by the wife.
I'm gonna stay hiding right here.
Yeah. What the hell? How many demons did you release from hell, Taxi?
All of them.
Every single one. We are about to hold back the army of hell for about 0.5 seconds.
You just gotta hold it back long enough for me to run.
Yep. So, everybody, I hope you have new characters prepared.
Awesome. I'm ready.
Sweet. I've got plenty of concepts. Give me a sheet, I'll make one.
All right. So, these guys don't seem, since you've pretty much remained pretty damn hidden from direct line of sight, and I'm giving you like a bonus like 5 to that 7 because you're prone behind that statue.
Yep.
They're
Not trying.
not entirely certain what activated them or where they're supposed to go. And they're going to start just sort of floating around trying to find where it is they're supposed to go. I wish I had
know what they
the
are.
full. You can try and roll an Arcana check to see.
I will do that.
I will as well.
That's a 17.
Okay.
I wish I had the full images for these guys, but these were from so long ago. I lost the things when I wiped. Anyway,
I got to a 15. Good
yeah.
boy.
So both of you would recognize the aura emanating off of these guys and how they were conjured into existence. You all are pretty certain these are magical constructs of some sort. Of what type, you're uncertain. You've never really seen magical constructs formed from weird shadow liquid gas, but hey, it's a first time for everything.
Pretty sure there's some necromancy in there. Just gonna
Cut.
assume.
Quick question.
Yes.
Would I consider them to be shape changers?
I don't.
They can change shape. They're made out of fog.
They kind of can, they kind of can't. So I would say yes and no, to the extent that they have a form that they return back to, but they can like sort of make themselves amorphous.
Because I was guessing that maybe their original state would be gaseous. So-
Somewhat.
From on a scale from really stupid to phenomenally stupid, how
Uh-huh.
likely is it that this will just make them go away? I didn't mean to roll, I just meant to link the spell. Because if I catch a shape changer in Moonbeam, if it fails a saving throw, it reverts to its original form. Which, if it was gas, would just dissipate.
Don't know till you try.
Okay.
A type. And their construct is their type.
Hey, I found them.
Sweet. Would Moonbeam work?
I mean, from my
Probably a
opinion,
good idea.
no, because shape changer is actually a type, and their construct.
Okay.
But it's a type that can be tacked on to things like werewolves, lycanthropes. They're humanoids, but they're the shape changer subtype. So, depends.
So these are like inky smoke demons.
Yeah. So I mean, complete DM's call. I don't know. Depends on how they're created and what they are for me.
They start moving around searching.
If you
So, I was wondering if we had a ruling on how bad of idea Raph would think this is, and if it would have a potential to make them revert to their gaseous state.
Um,
Might make them
YOLO, man, bear
Roll.
pig. YOLO.
land sight.
Just do it.
go away.
Yeah,
Do it.
fuck it. I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna run up. Go. Hey y'all, watch this. Drop a moonbeam and then turn into a bear.
Okay.
Moonbeam turned to a bear.
Sorry, turn into a wolf. Excuse me.
All right.
Just go
In
like
that
There we go.
case,
Oh, no.
I will absolutely allow that as basically a surprise action. But if you're going to do that, I am going to have to ask that everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, as I see him run around the corner and say, "Watch this," I'll pull my sword out, get it ready, and step
Yep,
up with him.
I'm gonna shoot as well.
Sons of bitches.
Oh no, Raph, not like this.
No.
We gotta
I
get
got your
going.
back,
Stuff
bud.
to do.
Look at that amazing roll.
My turn order got cleared.
That's my night, guys. I
I only
can
have 2
feel it.
people in it.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
I don't know why that happened.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, I beat you by 1.
Hold on, let me just add you there. Add a turn. Come on.
Oh, I remember. Don't worry.
Add
Oh, yeah.
turn.
I guess as a bonus action, I'd break my sword. And I already have my swords out, so yeah, I can just
You
run
gonna
up
break
there.
your
and
sword as a bonus action? That sounds like a dumb plan before a fight.
snap
Oh,
the sword in half.
his sword breaks apart into 2, but it requires a bonus action to break it apart.
I think it would separate.
Separate, then.
Yeah.
I'll separate
If
my
it
sword.
breaks, I mean,
He has to
Semantics.
put glue on it every time when he puts it back together.
I got a
He
monkey
breaks the
glue
glue.
or gorilla glue back together.
Are
Monkey
you trying
glue.
to? Are you trying to drop the moonbeam thing?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I have something for that.
Fancy. It's 5-foot
40
radius.
foot. 5-foot radius.
Oh,
That's
more.
a square anyway, so I'm right out.
Oh.
I created something, or I found something and then edited it.
Hit both of them. Thing.
One of my other druids uses moonbeam all the damn time, so
Moon.
just gonna drop the moonbeam.
You can hit
Come
on
on.
any 2 of them, except for those 2.
There's the
There's 3.
moonbeam.
It's a 10-foot diameter, 5-foot radius.
Nice. Nice to the max.
Where are you, moonbeam?
Now they revert back to
oh,
their
get
living
'em, man,
forms.
bear pig.
And we can talk to them. I'm not cursed. Oh,
There.
that's sick looking.
Cool. Can I have token control on that?
Yep.
Thank you. Yep, that's pretty much where I'd want it anyway.
Sick.
So I drop that, then I just run towards them and wolf as I'm running.
Die,
Yeah.
devil constructs.
DC 15.
Alright, yeah, I'll step right there and with my swords out. On my surprise turn, I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on one of them. Or not Dissonant Whispers,
I'm
Use
gonna stay on
Mockery.
the ground.
You're gonna taunt a golem?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, it
the
was
snowblower.
only Raph that got the surprise
Oh.
attack.
Yeah, there's not a surprise round, Sean.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna do this. Hey, initiative happens.
Surprise is actually a condition in the
Yeah.
addition. But anyway, I think we're all pretty surprised by it.
I am.
Hey guys, I know we're hidden. These things don't know. Watch this! Wham! We're here!
We're here.
Ta-da!
We're deal with it.
Yeah.
Does a dire wolf have dark vision?
We have light.
Just a second.
We do have light.
No, it does not. And I would have dropped my reed with light on it before transforming.
Okay, where would you have dropped that?
Just sort of
Hey.
tossed it towards the center of the room kind of thing. Because
Okay.
I know Adamanta's got a torch, but I didn't want to rely on her to provide the only light for the combat.
I think your moonbeam should be a pretty good light too.
Pretty good light.
This is true. Moonbeam does produce some light. How much
So
light
they
does-
all have to make constitution. Those 3 have to make Constitution saving throws as well.
when their turn comes around, yes.
When they enter it for the first time.
Yes, this is true.
When they
How's it
enter it
going,
for the first
John?
time, or
Very well.
they start
Or
their
Joe?
turn in it. So if they stand in it, it keeps jacking them up.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So,
Good to know. Good. This is not at all what it is, but whatever. I'll just
That's why
drop that there.
Hamburger dropped it before he changed, so he can maintain concentration and just own that area of the room.
Just ignore the Warframe comment.
wow.
Nice.
Gonna drop that for
Time you
the
start listening, Raph.
Womp, womp.
I'd have still done bark skin, said screw the rest of the party.
Yeah. Well, I've been prepared at least. I do have bark skin prepared this time, but if I get a chance to moonbeam.
Well, I mean, the bark skin goes under the fur, right?
I always imagine it to be like wooden
skin.
armor,
Yeah.
like mount armor.
What it says skin.
Hey, Nick. You're over there cowering in the corner. Shut your mouth.
I'm being stealthy.
So if they are classified as shape changes, that's when they would get disadvantage and revert if they fail.
You got it. Come on. Come and do the things. Thank you. Like I said, there's
I
no-
just see your bark skin as like a topiary bear.
I'm a wolf, but I'm actually a bear.
Oh, wrong button.
She a pet wolf. That's all I can think of now.
Cheap wolf.
You know,
I
I'm
like
surprisingly okay with that.
Such
I'm
thing.
thinking bark skin because you're a wolf.
Bark, bark.
Bark skin.
Now his entire body is just made up of
Bork, bork,
the
bork.
words bark.
Alright.
He is now bark skin.
Bork,
So
morph.
3 of them
York.
make a con save.
They do indeed.
What happened?
Well, hopefully
Yeah.
3 of them fail a con save.
Yeah, hopefully 3 of them fail and turn back into their
Gaseous
living form. And we can talk to them?
I figured.
No, they turn into their gaseous form and we can't hurt them. They whoop our asses.
I figured they'd just disperse, right? Like, there's gotta be some kind of ventilation in here.
I look at the dragon. Blow.
Gotta be honest, Raph thinks through steps 1 and 2 of any plan. The rest of the steps, not so keen on it.
Let's see.
And that doesn't necessarily mean the 1 and 2 are good steps that he sees himself through.
That is absolutely true as well.
I run and drop my moonbeam and shape change. Can we discuss? Oh no, that's just it's happening. All right.
Oh, right.
Do a
That's a thing. Hold on a sec. I need to add the wolf to
Oh,
the
yeah.
turn order.
Out of 13.
Yes.
Oh, hold up.
We don't need him here.
Yeah, he
Even though he's the one who started the fight.
Leave?
actually fine.
I could leave.
And just turn around and just saunter out.
Ah,
See ya.
Well,
Bye, you
later,
don't like it. See ya.
guys. To be
I
fair,
take
that's
my
probably one of
Moonbeam,
the
though.
best things you could do, considering Moonbeam is concentration. Just get it out of sight. Just, like, get out of there. That way your concentration isn't broken.
wolves have good con, right?
Yeah, I've got +2.
Yeah, it's higher
Said
than
good
mine.
con, right?
No, that's mine's better.
I've got a +3.
You only need to roll a 10 or half of the damage received, whichever is higher.
What if they hit you for like 50?
Then I think I've got other problems than
Yeah,
maintaining concentration.
we've got a different problem besides that.
Yeah, that goes in the realm of death saving throws as opposed to concentration checks.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are level 3.
Technicality.
Bam, 50 damage. Oh no.
Absorb elements.
And now the 3 other ones get a turn.
Shield.
All right. Oh, that's right. Adamanta's here too. She probably should be on the turn order.
Man, she's not really super.
Unless she's just like.
I
you know what?
think you guys probably want the level 5 barbarian with you. I'm just saying.
Only if she's a bear type.
Eh. Eh.
She's just a
She's path of
barbarian.
the
She doesn't.
she's path of the fist. She punches it.
Alright, look at where the tokens are, and that level 5 barbarian is kinda in the back of all of this. Not helping a whole lot
She
right
can
now.
jump like 80 feet, so
She also has a fly speed, and I believe her normal speed is like 30 or something. So
She needs
Barbarian
no, her
should be
normal
40.
speed is 40.
Yeah, barbarian should be 40.
Yep. So yeah, no, she's fine. Just fine.
My move
Now that-
speed can be like 90 if I need it.
1 con save, 2 con save, 3 con save.
We're supposed to go down, not up.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
It's DC
I don't-
15.
I can't control that, my dude.
So the ones who failed, the one who failed takes 9 radiant damage, if radiant
Right.
matters.
Reverse back to
And-
its original form.
And yeah, it reverts back to its original form.
So
The
the one that kind of looks like a weird, like, it looks like it is like standard elemental, but of shadow. Screams as it takes 18 radiant damage.
Ew,
Mm.
vulnerable.
And the other two,
Take
Don't they
off.
take
Howl.
So that'd
So
be
they take that 9.
that would be 4. That would actually be 8.
Well, they're
Radiant
vulnerable
damage.
to it, so you
Yeah.
just do the normal.
Fair
normal
enough.
roll is what it should
you
be.
know what? Fine.
So that's 9.
Well, normally it should. You should cut it in half and then.
Yeah, half and then double.
Yeah.
All right,
I think I'm
So-
resistant to necrotic.
Zenkas, you go first.
I think I'm
Dude,
going...
there's some shit going on up here, man.
I think I am just going to wait for a second to see what's all going down. I'm kind of shook as I see a giant ass wolf just run around the corner.
And drop a beam from the sky.
So
Mhm.
I'm gonna hold my action.
What action are you holding?
I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait.
You know, hold the
Nice.
entire turn order.
He named his junk action.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Doesn't your ranger class get cool stuff?
Yeah,
Start
for the
of their
first
turn?
turn of combat.
Yeah, for the first turn
Oh, do
combat,
I?
they get.
Yeah, you get extra attack. You get advantage on all attack
You know
rolls.
what? Bump it.
But don't worry about none of
Yeah.
that stuff.
Hey, you get all that
I'm gonna
stuff if you
shoot.
go first, especially before they.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and attack. I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna use Hail of Thorns. So
Ooh, fancy. Blowing those spell slots.
and then I'm going to shoot it. with The arrow. I'm gonna shoot the one that took the radiant damage, the funny looking one over here.
It's funny.
So, for future reference, the one that looks like a woman, shadow woman, just refer to it as shadow woman.
Mm-hmm.
This one, refer to it as the shadow Atronax. Shadow
sweet.
beast
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
and shadow lichen.
I
not gonna remember
promise I'm
any
gonna
of that.
remember all of that. Yeah.
If you
I'm
look
gonna
in
ping
dis,
it.
if you look, okay, hold on. If you look in Discord
Oh, yeah,
above
yeah.
whatever they are, they're linked at the end. It shows you what name they have.
Yeah, but if you look at roll 20, I can put an arrow and say that one.
That
That's
one's
fair.
Shadow Lady, Shadow Foot.
Shadow Eyeball.
Yep, Shadow Eyeball at the bottom left.
Shadow
and
Crow.
shadow guy who needs to.
Anteater. It looks
boss.
like a kangaroo anteater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kangaroo Anteater, I think, yep.
Yep, yep, totally.
I like
Alright.
kangaroo anteater better than lichen.
So I'm gonna shoot this one.
I want there to be a were kangaroo anteater now.
It's a niche.
Man, bear, pig.
And
Nice.
I definitely missed.
Yeah. You
You have
hit.
advantage.
Oh, do I?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna give another one.
So maybe you don't hit Raph.
That would be nice. But I probably had it coming, so.
Well, I don't know. The hell of arrows, you're still taking the attack action.
Oh, you are so lucky. It just
Why?
hits its AC.
GG.
Alright, so that's 8 piercing damage. And hold on a sec. What are you using?
There.
Your longbow or the new weapon you got?
The new bow.
The new bow, yeah. I didn't have
Okay.
it. I didn't put it. I forgot I had that. Other than the
It's
short swords.
It's important.
I didn't add it. It does the same thing, doesn't it? Other than
Yeah, but it resists resistance to magical damage.
yeah. I remembered it didn't do anything, so
Well, yeah, but it breaks through resistances.
okay.
Which is important, Cameron.
Okay.
Watch this. You see? Oh, I didn't add it.
It's pretty important because otherwise you would have done 4 damage, but instead you do an 8.
And then I get another attack.
Yep, plus the 8 Hail of Thorn damage. so
Yeah, don't
that's-
forget the 8.
Yep.
Well, they both need to make dex saves, him and the guy next to him.
Yeah.
Guy next to him.
Which one are you hitting?
This one.
I'm sitting that one. I thought this one took the damage first time.
They all took the damage.
Oh, I thought he took the most damage.
Yeah, he did. But that is fine.
Yeah, they both need to get saves.
So that Hail of Thorns damage, does that count as magical piercing damage?
It's a magic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell, so it counts as magic.
Just verifying that we're all
It's
on the
above.
same page.
It's a buff. It's a magical buff. You use the spell slot.
Because they get advantage on magic.
It's magic.
Magic.
Man.
Nice.
I have a feeling
We're just gonna wreck these things.
That's what you think till we realize they got
Till they
500
hit-
hit points each.
Yeah.
They
They have
hit
a
for
low
200.
AC, but they have a lot of HP.
You said
Boy, I'm
DC
bad at
13.
mean,
Dex.
I wonder if this cast it to myself. Just if I put it on here correctly.
okay, so it's gonna hit this one, but not the lady.
Okay.
That the end of your turn?
No, I get another attack
Okay.
Jeebus.
because of the dread ambusher.
And he gets advantage on that attack. And I think you can do extra damage too, don't you?
It's like a D8, I think.
I'm gonna go ahead. But yes.
Red Ambusher.
Yep. Takes an extra D8 of that damage type. Nice.
Shoot another one.
Yeah, that hits. What are you hitting?
The one I hit last time.
Okay.
And then I gotta roll D8.
Yep. Slash R1D.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
What's wrong with you?
So slash R 1D8.
Yeah, slash R space 1D8.
5.
Okay. I was doing it. I typed it. I got 6.
That was your roll.
Cool slide,
Look at that.
and like these spikes come out of your arrow as you shoot, and then you shoot another one. I'm like, what are you?
You could shoot 2? What?
You're my
The arrows, by the way, as they go through him, and they basically just sink into his body and then appear out the back. But as they do so, as they appear out the back, they lose all their momentum and just sort of plop out.
Sweet, that means your arrows don't break.
Yeah, I can recover them all.
Afterwards. Grabbing you.
7.
Oh, it's my turn, is it?
Dude, still alive?
You are prone, so you'll have to use half of your movement to get up.
That's totally fine. If I don't.
If he gets up.
Scaredy cat.
Haha. I get it.
I have acquired him.
I don't know how it took us like 4 games to get there though.
Yeah, right? I'm the cat's meow.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay,
Alright, we
yeah.
gotta stop what we're doing right
I'm
now.
gonna stand and make a bunch
have
of
to-
cat jokes.
we-
The route we're going?
We gotta
Yeah.
watch cats.
Yeah, I think we should keep
Watch
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, yeah. Alright, cast your spell, Nick. We know that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's like he pulls out a bow.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand up
Where'd
and
you
throw
get
a
that
dagger.
from?
Daggers pulls out.
I've got dread
I'm gonna
ambusher too.
look. I'm gonna give my mage hand a dagger and use that.
I'm still casting a spell, bud.
I know. I'm
Push, push down.
actually going to.
I don't think Mage Hand can hit hard enough.
You can only drop it. Yeah.
It goes 10 feet of force behind it. It can push 10 feet. I assume it can do 10 feet of pounds.
We can still
damage.
stab.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, but you need enough force to break through, like, flesh and whatever.
Yeah.
Give him a sharp.
Yeah. The only
I'm-
chance is like dropping it from high.
Hover really
Yeah.
high in the air above them, then drop it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast Burning Hands. This way.
Oh, hey, unless there's a wolf there first or anything.
No, he's 20 feet. It's 15 feet range.
He can sculpt
Okay.
his spells. It's fine.
Yeah, I totally can too. So I
Oh, sweet.
would hit. Let's see if I put it here and then like, yeah, I'd hit these two.
These two in particular are just getting.
These two right here next to each other.
Whoa.
They're getting shat up on.
Yeah. Tex
Not
hasn't
doing
even got to sneak attack them yet.
Mhm.
Who says I'm gonna run
That's
away?
it. Huh? Well, I mean, that's your prerogative.
Let's see what's that.
He's mine. He's
Five.
mine. Prerogative.
Do what you do.
I'm gonna move to about here after you do that. It's all the movement after I get up.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Woo!
They don't have deck save.
Dude, these guys are eating it. Thought I was doing
Remember
that.
you were DMing for us, and you put us up with like a horde of enemies, and you gave us like a scroll of
Poof.
firestorm.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
like
I
Sleet
remember that.
Storm and Fireball. And we just
Poof!
blew up the room.
Yes.
One of them's gone. And this one shrieks as he takes 26 fire damage.
Wow, they're like
Weak.
Vulnerable to fire?
vulnerable to
Vulnerable to
fire and radiant.
Vulnerable to magic.
Good to know.
Resistant. To,
Vulnerable to magic.
vulnerable to magic. Resistant to physical.
This all comes out of rap as.
I mean, they're magical
I'm starting to
constructs.
understand 'em.
You rode
I
on them
speak
one
wolf
time.
now. Hey,
Ruff,
our night was special, alright?
ruff, ruff.
He showed me things no other man has.
Like it is not.
I wish I had a knot. That'd be awesome.
Nick. Nick. You need to come to church with me Sunday.
The building will light on fire.
the building will either burn down or I will burn up.
You'll explode the second you step in the door.
Goodbye, cruel road.
I mean, I guess that's one way to commit suicide.
I get the feeling that's just about what's gonna happen to Seven in game, though.
It drifts over to you, Seven,
Hi.
Call it.
and
Say hi.
part of its body starts to just coil around you. And suddenly it feels a lot more solid as you feel it trying to restrain you. I'm going to need you to contest a grapple check.
At least you got the woman one.
Would be athletics? Acrobatics.
Yes. Athletics.
That one didn't even get to do
Oh!
anything. We just nuked it. Boom! Eat shit, lady.
Yeah,
Boom!
no, you're
Eat
fine.
Shit, lady goes.
Get off of me!
And you're just sort of like,
Oh,
just sort of grab the weird gaseous stuff and just sort of like, whatever.
That flight of
Top, you
fire.
gotta-
I
Graham.
sculpted away from me.
Cat
You
would.
vape it.
They're
You
all
vape it. Vape it.
Yummy.
I use my sculpt spells on him.
You sculpt him. Sculpt me like one of your French shadows.
Did you see the meme with Gru?
Yes. Your gorals.
Yeah.
Gorals.
Yeah. Drum.
I love that meme.
It
Is it the?
You see the picture for the new the next Guardians movie?
Nope.
It's just
It's
This
r-
picture
Wait,
of a
what
sad
brew
raccoon.
meme
It's-
are we
it's-
talking about? Because
it's just a raccoon in the street.
The Titanic. The Titanic one.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Laurel.
Yeah, let's.
okay, that's pretty good.
It's... Cody actually put it in Discord.
I did
You
not
know,
set
get
my points
grappled.
correctly. I'm supposed to have 37. Oops.
All right, so as it was trying to grapple you, and you sort of move it away, it also claws at you.
And that second one does not hit.
First one does though.
Yeah.
All right, you'll take 10 slashing damage.
Oh.
So as you flail away its tendrils, it catches you across the face with its claw. That probably hurt.
It does.
Wrath.
Too bad I can't make a reaction to use my own claws on him.
So
I
I
like how we have like a literal cat fight going on, and also
Cat
a
fight,
metaphorical
rah.
cat fight. Just people
so
flailing at each other.
Raph is going to ready an attack as soon as anyone's within 5 feet
See, it's one in front of
of one of these guys. Yeah, like the guy in front of me. So as soon as someone's within 5 feet of him, I'm gonna bite.
They're within 5 feet of you, though.
No, so as soon as an ally is within 5 feet
You
of
up
the
the triple
enemy,
when we get there so we get advantage.
All right, got it.
so I'm reading an attack basically on the condition that an ally is within 5 feet of an enemy. I can
Understood.
bite.
Of the ally.
In other words, ruff, 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 ruff.
Bark.
You get these shadow guys are doing me a heckin' concern.
All the doggo memes, let them go.
Yeah, well, that's gonna go off now as Adamanta charges in at this one.
Alright, so then that's gonna be with advantage because of pack tactics.
Pack tactics. Oh,
Nice.
Gonna do a confused bite. 16 to hit,
Yep, it hits.
so that's 8 piercing damage. It's non-magical, so that would be 4 with resistance.
Yep.
And then he has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, DC 13.
He has no dex.
Uh,
Strength is his stat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now, he doesn't.
He doesn't get knocked
He-
prone. Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
is immune to
that's
being
just
knocked
gross.
prone.
That would be hard to knock him prone if I'm basically biting in slow mo
Biting
through
there.
him, yeah. Cool.
Shaking his leg and it just attaches and reattaches. Just fall down now.
That's
He
Yeah,
just
that was
tastes
me.
bad. You just get a really bad taste in your mouth.
it's
He tastes like pure nicotine.
I have a feeling that hits Adamanta. And she's level 5, so she can attack again. Yeah, that also hits. So that's 7 damage altogether. And as you bite it, she goes in and swipes at it, and it poofs. All right, taxi. Taxi.
I'm thinking.
I just didn't know if you had heard me or not.
No. Alright. I'm gonna go help the cat out. I'm gonna like beeline around the people.
Beeline to the feline.
Can I hit her from here?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna use my movement, move up
I,
there.
I would say you have disadvantage because she's sort of like wrapped around 7. So you might also hit him if you miss her.
Fine with that. And I'm gonna cast attack booming blade.
Yep, that's not gonna hit. That's gonna hit 7. That's 7 damage.
Too?
I mean, were you going to do sneak attack?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Uh-oh.
What does the 11 hit his AC?
I mean, I'm not precisely striking him though. I'm precisely striking her.
Right.
Missed. So I don't know if it would be a sneak attack because I'm not aiming for a vital spot on him.
Would it
That's
hit me
true.
if it didn't hit my AC?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So it's up to you. I'll roll
I
sneak attack, but
if you had rolled a nat 1, I probably would have had you roll sneak attack, but in this case, no.
you start glowing.
You forgot which one 7 was.
And then
Did I help you?
Draw. Back here. You got this, kitty cat.
Ow.
You cough up some blood.
Some blood. Not hair this time.
Here, I'll go ahead and roll it again just to see if I
Some
do
bloody
roll
hair. Alright, Hogarth.
Why the hell did I have advantage?
Alright, I'm going to. I'll come over here. And I will attack this boy. With my Schwartz. And dual wielding him, that's a miss.
That is indeed a miss. You whiff.
That's
That
the
does
first
not
one.
whiff.
My offhand to hit him.
Yep. It sort of ducks under your first one, but you were ready for that as you jab it in the face with your other one.
In the face.
Unfortunately, what you thought was the face was actually closer to its shoulder and didn't do all that much. That's 2 piercing damage.
These
Oh wait, no,
are-
that's
Yeah,
yep.
Magic.
In that case, no, that's 5 piercing
it's
damage.
still not all that much, but
No, but it's more. So then, now, what was that moonbeam?
Yeah, I'm blinking now.
DC 15.
I know it's DC 15. What was the damage on it?
9.
Okay.
I have to re-roll, I think. So I just did the repeat now. DC 15. That's 18 radiant on a failure.
Just do a Constitution save, right? Yep.
Yeah, con save.
Yeah, that's ow.
Yes. 36.
Oh,
It screams in
36.
agony as the spectral flames burn it.
kill this one.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's just burning.
Hey, 7. Don't move.
Look at all that burn.
Don't think I could get away. Even if I could.
Well, no, you move, you explode. Just don't move.
All right. Let's see here. It's gonna squeeze through here End up- and end up right there. Oops.
Do it,
Not the
Hogarth.
movie.
Do it.
I would get an attack of opportunity on him.
Very
Attack of
opportunist.
opportunity against the formless thing that sort of sits
Hey.
right between you guys.
Yeah.
He can see it. He
Yeah.
can try.
Yeah. Go ahead, but you'll have disadvantage.
We are Venom.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da.
I regret to inform you that does not hit.
It's worth a try. We're
And now, does that hit your AC?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Its body seems to bulge out from its back, and two jagged spikes of shadow burst from it and impale you on basically the front of your chest. If you're not facing it, of course.
Yeah, I'll track it. Ow.
So that's 14 piercing damage.
At least
And then they
roll.
retract back into itself, leaving you bleeding from two very large holes in your chest.
Ruh-roh.
Rocky. Ruh-roh.
Zan,
I am gonna help the kitty cat. So I am going to run up to it, use a bonus action to break my bow apart,
okay.
and I'm going to I'm gonna attempt to hit it with my
Okay.
first hit. I did not mean I did not mean to have advantage on that. What is that hit? What is
That's
this?
a broken concentration. Goodbye, Moonbeam.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
Okay,
Oh,
so it does the
okay.
11.
Yep.
And then I hit it with my second one, just my second hand.
That does indeed hit. That's 9.
Mhm.
Does it let him go or anything? It's got him, right?
Kind of, sorta. It's not grappling him, but it's sort of like surrounding him.
Occupying the same space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why if you miss her, you hit him.
That was a risk I was gonna take.
Go ahead, everybody. Fucking.
7.
My turn.
Yep.
What's the roll on casting in melee? I forget.
Is it a ranged spell attack?
Yeah.
Then you have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
It's
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Melee
Unless
spell
you
attack is
have
fine.
the crossbow extra feet.
But a melee spell attack is fine.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
gotcha. I don't have any of those aside from burning hands. So
I mean,
what
just
I'm,
shocking grasp.
yeah, right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull out a silver piece, flick it through this as I cast Railgun. Oh.
That hits. Ooh.
It's a nice spell. Cost me a silver piece. No spell slot.
That's gonna be 12, 22, that's gonna be 34 damage. So
Nice.
as you shoot the railgun piece through her, there she goes.
Thank God.
Wolfie.
I'm gonna do the same thing, radiant attack for when an ally is within 5 feet.
Okay.
I'll do a bite. So
Adamanta.
yeah, and I will 1-2 punch again.
Okay. Go for it.
Crit.
Nice.
No,
That's still half damage.
It is still half damage, but that is
7 damage.
7.
yes. which kills it.
Nice. I think at level 6 my beast attacks are magic,
Sweet. Let's hurry up and get to level 6.
right?
Right.
However,
We
if
should
you'll
at least be level
notice,
4.
the turn order's still up.
Oh no.
Of course it is.
So
Well,
all of those magical constructs poofed into the smokiness that they appeared as, and they begin to coalesce into
A giant one. That's not next to me.
well.
into two of them actually.
Oh, shit.
What?
Bye bye spells. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna
Alright.
set up camp right here, light the fire.
Well, I mean, if this is the only exit, those people can't get back out without going through us, so you know.
Totally.
And let's see here. These ones are noticeably more. The word that comes to mind is menacing, because that's what they look like.
Spiky.
Spiky's a good word. I'm going to use the word spiky.
Shadow
Spiky boys.
porcupines.
Shadow porcupines. Yes, shadow porcupines.
Yikes. I'm scared. They still have trash deck saves, right?
Yeah.
Yikes.
We're still sitting pretty, I think. You're the only one who's taken damage so far, other than my wolf form.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell's with that?
Bogart's good. I'm about to drop a spell. My turn.
Get off my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi seems to suck. Need a new router. Eleven and 15. I still go
Yep.
first. Because I'm a mage that actually has a dex score,
That's rare.
right? Gotta get that initiative. And unarmored based defense score.
Alrighty.
Use mage armor.
That cost a spell slot.
So
He's
Adam
throwing
just
around all the time.
run over to this one, provoking
If it was a ritual.
its reaction, and it's going to attempt to grab her, which it will probably fail. Considering she is kind of,
Awesome at that.
barbarian. Barbarian with very high strength. Like, very high strength. Yep.
Jeez, she's got a 22. Good lord. No. Yeah.
No, she doesn't have a
Expertise.
22.
Got it.
She's got a feat that gives her expertise in athletics.
Gotcha. What a feat. Get like warcasters.
I've got 4 of them.
They are currently called paws.
Ah, they're not feet. They're paws.
I think we should pause to appreciate that joke, though.
It's an in-joke.
Only animals get it.
All of those hit. So that's 3, 5, and 4.
Go ham, Adamanta. You got this. I can't wait for Adamanta
She
to get
swipes.
insane and we have to kill her.
She swipes with both of her claws, and then she goes and hits it with her tail.
Just like hit
It
things with
seems
my tail.
unimpressed. You don't have a big meaty tail like she does.
You dangle in their
Big-
face to
big
Taxi.
entice them.
Meaty claws!
All right, taxi.
It broke apart.
Yep, into, well,
There's two of them.
the ones that we killed formed into two more.
They're monsters.
So what do we call this one?
Like,
I need a technical.
Shadow Slasher.
I attack
Porcupine.
Shadow Slasher.
Shadow porcupine.
It's shadow_slasher.jpg.
What do you
XX
see in this
underscore X.
plot?
I see my father beating me.
That's terrifying.
he would do it too.
Sean's the
Yeah,
type. Sean's the type of guy that doesn't have kids of his own, so he goes and beats other people's kids.
I have never once beat Trevor's kids.
Roll. I didn't say Trevor's kids. Roll up to
Those
the
are the only
playground
kids
wearing
he's allowed
boxing
around.
gloves.
Oh wait,
Oh,
that's,
no,
that's
the
a
second one.
playground. I gotta,
He's, does this look like 100 feet to you?
Yeah.
All right, so that'll be 3 and 3. So that's 6. Now it glows with the booming energy.
What? What's the context for that?
Moonbeam, apparently.
Moonbeam.
Oh,
moonbeam,
Yeah.
moonbeam.
moon beam. Oh, we need moon memes. I forgot about moon.
3 damaged half, or whatever.
I'm sorry.
So 23 damaged half,
The
or does the 14 not hit?
no, the 14 hits. The booming blade damage. What does that also?
It's part of my attack. That's a normal strike.
Okay.
So I hit an AC at 20. The short sword damage is 10. Sneak attack damage is 7. And then my other hand is 6. Now if he moves, he takes an additional die.
Okay. Got it.
Taxi
I understand
does
that.
sexy damage.
And that's gonna be 10 straight
That
damage
could have fucking.
since it's a spell.
It's up to you if you want to do it that way. Because technically the spell doesn't do any damage right now.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
true.
It's still the sword's damage. It just
Yeah.
has the
So then it
rider
would just be
doing it.
5.
I mean, yes, it's magic.
I can see that being problematic in our inevitable duel.
Oh, you think? I told you I had tricks too.
Or
That was
just
the
wait till you
trick
see
right
my
there.
trick at level 4.
Well, now I'm just
Remember, I
looking
can
for
hide as a
someone
bonus
to
action,
mind.
too.
Now I just have to have someone mind control you guys to fight.
Alright,
I don't know if it'll require the mind control.
Fair enough. Go, Garth.
alright. Could I get 2 attacks and then toss one of my swords to Taxi?
You.
Like a,
You want to attack with both your. Well, if you attack with both your swords, that's basically one action because you're dual wielding.
mhm.
And then you want to, like, use your bonus action to throw one of your swords to Taxi.
Yeah, because it's magical and then he can do all that damage and not be resisted.
Alright, but I'm gonna have
You're not getting
to.
that other half of that sword back.
He's gonna give me his short sword back. And like, here you go. bud."
These don't fit. What?
Your character's not like he won't say anything. But, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Short sword and a tube of Gorilla Glue.
I'll allow it so long as you perform an, I guess, acrobatics check to throw it at him, and he performs a dex save to catch it.
Alright, you cool with that, Taxi? I'll run up and say, Taxi, I'm gonna give you one of my swords. Just give me a second.
Sure.
Alright. And then I'll attack this guy twice. Does that hit? Oh, I don't have disadvantage. Well,
Still hits.
either way, the
No.
15's first. Yep. And
One of those was a 20, so
Yeah, but the first one I rolled was the 9.
that's true. But 15 still hits.
actually, I'd step right here and do it. Then I'll use my slashing flourish,
Ooh, fancy.
which I kind of do like a big spin with my swords and expend one of your bardic inspiration dice, cause the weapon do extra damage. Damage target you hit and another creature your choice within 5 feet. So these two dudes both take 1d6 damage.
So, what you're telling me is that you just did like a spin attack from Zelda.
Pretty much.
To cleave.
So they'll both take 2 damage. Here's
They
my-
will take 1, rather.
Well, it counts as magical with my sword.
Oh, right. Yes, correct. I
I
keep.
imagine 11 doesn't hit.
Not everyone having magical damage to these guys is throwing me off. Yes, the 11 does not hit.
Alright. And then I'll throw my sword, and I need to give you an acrobatics.
Yes.
Gotcha,
All right.
taxi!
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11. Yeah, that's gonna fly by you.
Ting.
What?
Taxi!
Why didn't you just hand it to me, dummy? Why are you gonna throw it in the middle of combat?
Ting,
There's a
ting, ting,
scythe
ting,
behind you.
ting, 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 ting. Outlands over there.
I wouldn't have thrown it that hard. He's right there.
It rolled.
You didn't. Yeah, it hit the ground and then it did that thing where it spins on its hilt.
Yeah, see, you tossed it right here.
Yeah, you toss
went
it like
this. He's
right
a little
here.
short, so it was going down, so it hit about here, and then it bounced to
And
here.
it spin. Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Physics.
Why'd you throw it at me, Blade, first, guy? That also was, that was nice. If I'd have caught it, I lost a finger. I'm not wanting to lose a finger. I'm good. Good.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Wait, what?
Zacchus, give him my sword.
I was like, what the fuck's that? This,
A free sword?
this is mine now.
Okay,
Clinkety
that's
clink clink.
Yeah, I'll
Top
go
of the
grab
round.
the sword. I'll grab the sword. And I'll take it to tax.
hand it to him, Blade first.
I hand it to him. Yeah.
Here, take it.
In his gut.
Here you go.
I throw it at him again.
Yeah, I throw it back.
Give it to him.
And I'm gonna attack Shadow Porcupine number A.
Number A. Okay. Hold on. Now I have to name him that.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I
Yeah,
want to keep naming these things and then killing them, guys.
Yeah.
we're getting emotional attachment.
It just doesn't feel right.
Let's go with Black
Yeah.
Mass A and Black Mass B. As opposed to White Mass, or a little more
Self-entitled?
on the radiant side of things.
Oh.
For being
Self-entitled.
racist, I
I
was
did
not gonna
14
go there.
damage to him.
Yeah, that's gonna be 14 damage.
Let's just put a Confederate flag on my
Pass bomb.
Twitch panel, and we're gonna be racist.
I was racist towards white people, so you should put the Black Lives Matter flag on there.
This is America.
Yeah, it's America.
America.
Racist against everybody.
Alright. So Shadow Porcupine number A is gonna go and start enveloping Hogarth in its shadowy
Feelings.
hug.
He's developing feelings.
Fuck you.
He-
Excuse me, sir.
Athletics check,
Oh,
please.
no. Throw me your other sword before he gets
Good job. Good job.
Gross. Gross. Get off me. Gross.
Eh.
I like peel him off of me like, ah. This is my first time. Be gentle.
Well, It hits
Hey,
his
he was
buddy.
gentle.
As gentle
He
as he could.
overshoots. He hits you with the first one, dealing 7 slashing damage to you. And then he overshoots the second one and hits his buddy for 4 slashing damage.
Oh, yeah.
And their attacks count as magical. Oh, no.
No, they don't.
They're resistant to their own attacks. That's how this
Hey,
works.
good thing we bought these magical swords, Sean.
It's so good that we bought these magical swords. Taxi, why didn't you buy a magical sword?
He was in a bag.
Because I got high.
I meant to, and then I got high.
And then I got high.
It's okay.
I was
got
gonna
a
go
free
buy
one.
magical sword. Yeah, you can.
You got a free
And then
one. He doesn't get-
I was gonna go buy magical
Come on.
swords. Then I got high.
That's like the worst song
It
to
is.
get your morals from.
Yeah.
Song.
Yeah, there's quite a few out there.
You should have just stopped at it's the worst song.
I love that.
It's
Seven.
a pretty bad
From me.
song.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh,
You don't have Booming Blade on you anymore. So.
I
That's good.
don't. That. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Hey, man.
Me.
Yeah,
About to
I'm
climb on the spaceship.
gonna come right here next to
Hey.
these guys.
Shadow Porcupine number A gets extra damage.
Yeah, because he moved.
Guys.
Ah,
Bam!
Is that the one you hit? I thought you hit the other one.
Oh, that's the one I hit.
Okay.
For that one.
I hit him because he was in between everyone. Figured he'd have to move to attack him.
Alright.
Mhm.
And that is magical.
Thunder.
That is
thunder,
indeed magical.
thunder, thunder.
However, he does
Oh.
take 4.
Piss on
Any
him.
resistance to thunder damage?
He does.
Hey, guys.
These things are oddly
How's
specific.
it going?
They have resistance to a lot of things.
Yeah, anything you use, they're resistant to.
Not really.
Fire rating.
I designed these guys before I even was even playing with you guys.
Sure.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I'm the super awesome.
You want me to go grab my other group who fought these guys like a couple months ago?
No, that's fine.
They broke open the door too.
Oh no, these guys showed up somewhere else.
So they won't show up somewhere else. Awesome.
We're gonna be haunted by roaming doors.
Okay.
Just know it.
They make a 15 dex save and take 7 fire. And my buddies are safe. I come up behind these two sitting here looking at each other, trading swords. And I go,
Fire just goes between them.
Yeah.
Ah!
but they don't feel any heat from it.
I am not okay with this.
Roll the joy.
I just imagine Hogarth's gonna try like prestidigitation, burning hands now, as if that's how it was done.
I feel like Taxi's theme song needs to be Colt 45 by Afro Man.
Bye.
Alright, so they'll take. So that's
Roll
5,
much-
10. They take 10 fire damage.
I'm gonna walk back
As some of their
here.
gaseous, smoky essence is burned away.
I'm gonna step
All
back.
right, guys, you have fun with this.
Have fun. I'm still blue.
I could heal you, but I'm
I
a
could heal
douchebag.
me, but-
Decided not to.
Wolfie.
Oof.
So first, I'm gonna. Which one of them looks more shredded so far?
This one.
The close one.
So for my action, I'm just gonna go ahead and bite.
You don't have claw bite?
Nope, not for Wolf.
Dang.
That
12
hits.
to hit.
That hits.
So that's 11 piercing
5.
damage before resist. Yeah. And then I'd like to, because I'm a large creature, and
Mhm.
these seem kind of semi-permeable.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, one of them is like trying to wrap up Hogarth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to do is sort of, I imagine I couldn't run through them, but push my way through them and shove Hogarth at the other side, so that I was like intentionally occupying the same space as them.
Okay. That's gonna require an athletics check because it is sort of still. If you were to push Hogarth out of the way, it would still sort of like,
Yeah.
hold him back.
Yeah, because I want to shove him out the other side.
Just
You know, yeah,
throw him,
exactly.
Yeah.
Basically.
But they, I have a feeling you'll succeed.
One.
You're rubber banded back out.
It's a tie. All right.
It's a
There we
tie,
go.
but you also rolled on that one.
Yep.
So
Yep. Well, I mean, a tie means nothing changes, so yeah, I'd be rubber banded out either way. Oh well, that's
That
me.
sucks.
Gonna go lick my wounds.
What wounds?
he has 2 large holes in his chest. Or put there by one of the other ones that's dead now. Shadow Porcupine number A.
Shadow Crow. He did it.
Alright. I need you to make another athletics check, Hogarth.
You should just cast burning hands out your mouth. Eat a spicy pepper. And go, I'm gonna get dragon's breath.
And if you wait a
Force
day,
you to eat a
hands out
spicy
your hand.
pepper, and then you can shoot fire at your mouth.
Oh no! Neither of those hit me.
Both ends.
Nope, and the other one stabs his partner again.
These guys are rolling.
Hogarth was like, ah! At first, now it's just kind of like, ah. ah.
I feel like we'd be in a lot deeper shit if they didn't keep rolling ones.
Yeah. Alright.
I'd be dead right now.
No, we would be in deep shit. I just have to spend more
I'd be
spell
fine. I'd
slots.
just be in a different position.
I just have
How
to
does
burn
it
more
feel?
spell slots. I mean,
Yeah, this was fun. I had fun dealing with you.
Thanks for the sword. I'm out.
I'll come back and get the other half later.
Off your dead body just shows up.
Didn't mean to hit that third clause. That one though.
I mean, I like the third one better.
Why?
More damage.
He didn't mean to hit the first one. That's what it was.
Yeah. You can hit the first one.
Okay, so that's gonna be 10 damage. This guy.
We need to teach her how to use magical weapon. Or hands.
She will probably never allow that. She likes to punch.
Oh, you use magical
Someone
weapon
just
on her
cast
hands. It makes her
magical weapon,
hands
yeah.
magical. And just-
Magical nail polish.
It's blue like the
Taxi.
lightning I breathe.
I mean, we could just cut her hands off and replace them.
Yep.
With swords.
Oh my god, that's the worst version of Edward Scissorhands.
I was gonna make Edward.
Oh yeah, it's not the scissor. portion
Sure, it's not
of
scary,
that.
Terry.
Yeah, scary Terry.
Uh,
Bitch. Hey.
Aww, bitch.
Hey, all right,
Not-
calm down.
not you.
Calm down. Calm down.
Shook him.
Raptor, Raptor,
yeah.
get angry. We're not playing the game.
Oh.
Uh,
I was just trying to think of something funny to say and coming up with absolutely nothing.
Just let them keep going. It's entertaining.
Yeah. I suppose. There he is. That's the new Adamantha. Everybody.
God.
Oh, bitch. Alright, what are you doing, Taxi?
The better one.
Wait, it's me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's already us again? Really?
all right. Since I have this new magical sword, is it plus or just magical?
It just
It's just
turns
magical. Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, that one's better. These little swords.
Alrighty. That is a miss.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Take forever to open the door.
And then that one's half damage. And I'll hit the one right here.
Are you still gonna do your sneak attack?
Yeah. See it.
So a 3.
I feel like just burning my spell slots here.
We're in a rest, aren't we?
I wish I had quicken spell or
Alright.
yeah, meta magics.
Hogarth is in the shithole right now.
I should class into sorcerer just for the meta magics.
I tried, Hogarth. I tried.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm going to cast a spell.
I'm gonna blow
I'm
up the
gonna
room.
cast Fairy Feather.
Why'd you do that in the first turn?
Yeah. Well,
Wouldn't help
they
right
did
now.
dissipate, so it wouldn't necessarily be.
Yeah, I wanted to save slots till I was sure we needed them.
Same.
Now that I'm in the shithole, I'm sure we need them.
That's exactly what I did. Totally saved it.
Yeah, it's basically want to just try and get these guys and not as few as my friends as possible.
Neato
I know I'm gonna get myself
burrito.
with it.
I'm confused.
What the fuck?
This just helps me know who is being hit.
Burrito?
Ito.
Where are you centering this?
I just want to get as few as my friends as possible. So
Probably over towards me then.
yeah, just try to get like this way, because I know the wolf skull was getting into the blue.
It's happened before.
Blue.
So I think like that?
Yeah, that works perfect.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna get myself anyway. I want to see if I make my own spell save.
Oh, it's Nevo.
I failed. I won.
So close.
I'm
I'm the one
blue.
casting the
Dabba-dee-ba-dee.
spell though.
I'm blue.
Nope. I'm blue.
Everyone's blue. Abba dee dabba die.
Everyone's blue dabba dee dabba die.
That means they get advantage.
Alright. Yeah.
Not
I
my
did a
greatest
good
idea.
/ bad thing. Help me.
Not the my best idea. They have Christ.
A lot.
How much HP does Shadow Porcupine A have? Yeesh.
76.
And one more. Give me one
Whoa.
second. Read this.
Ow, that's a lot. I'm just gonna kill everybody, loot the room, and leave.
And I'll use a bardic inspiration to inspire someone. Let's go with Zenkus because he's up next.
Play me a song.
Are we all just being quiet?
Play me a song.
Are we being quiet?
I need a hero. Holding up for a hero till the morning light.
God, I should have asked
This
in
is
sync.
perfect.
God, I should have asked in sync.
All right, we got to do that again. You're too good.
You're too good.
You're at an 11 right now. I need you to drop it down to a 5, 5.5 tops.
Honey, this thing only goes to an 11, alright?
Hmm.
Alright, do your thing.
Is it my turn or is it their turn? Who's got the 2?
It's your turn. That's the round.
Oh, okay.
You're number 1, dude.
Yeah.
Number
I
one.
just was under
Number
him.
one.
Number
So
1 does.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark.
I think holding a person on this would work.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move up and attack this one.
Oh.
So does Hunter's Mark work on every hit I do?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these.
Those both hit.
Boom. You have advantage on those too, remember. Just say that's your first hit and do advantage on your second hit.
Okay.
I didn't just cast that spell for nothing, Cameron, alright?
I'm just gonna do it. Oh, never mind.
Can you hear us, Trevor?
YOLO.
Alright, they both hit.
They do.
Leg.
Now you do additional 1d6s.
Oh, that one's bad.
Oh, not so bad. 22 damage total, my dude.
So I did.
You have magic
20.
weapons, so you just do 22 damage.
My screens are
22.
turning yellow.
22
You
damage.
just shove something up someone's butt.
Does resistance knock it
I
down to
came
0
back
if it's a 1?
wrong.
Yes.
I don't think it can ever reduce it past
Sure.
1.
Yeah, no, it stays at
Usually
1.
they're minimum 1.
Minimum.
So it's a 23 then. Wait. But you gave one of your. No, you get. No, yeah.
Never
Never mind. Helgarth is the one without the sword.
If it wasn't complicated enough, we
Yeah.
took the dual-wielding swords and gave one of them to one person, and
The other
We're just
guy,
gonna play
like,
past. We're just gonna play past the sword. Today.
Here.
next we're going to stick the gorilla glue the sword.
Which one
to
are
the
you
wolf.
attacking, by the way? The one on Helgarth? That one.
The dead one.
Why do you get 3 attacks?
He's not
first one
supposed to.
was
be
with
One was
advantage.
at yeah, I got advantage and I didn't.
Gotcha.
We're
Who's
blue
that?
up a die.
It was like 35, I think.
I heard you.
Check the VOD, please. Oh, wait, you wouldn't be able to. Never mind.
Never mind.
Well, it's not happy that you did that. It's gonna try and envelop you now.
Oh, take me on.
Take
on me.
Hey, I'm the bard here, alright?
Need you to contest that?
Athletics.
Can't you contest with the acrobatics of your choice?
So can I do acrobatics?
Yes. I could have used that for acrobatics earlier. Remember, you have the inspiration.
Oh, still?
Yep.
I just turned that off. Okay, I'm gonna do another one then. Hey,
No, inspiration is
Oh.
D6. You roll a D6
Or
and add to your
inspiration.
save.
see, what college are you in?
Swords.
Okay.
Technical
That's why I
college.
can do my cool flourishes.
He's
Okay.
a gay blade.
It's Gay Blade!
Great school.
First roll,
Yep.
and then 3.
Yep. So you shake it off.
Get off me, bud.
That inspiration.
Like, I'm trying to be a support, bro.
Do either of those hit?
Me?
Yeah. No. Okay.
I have 17.
7.
7 is gonna attack Shadow Porcupine A with an advantageous. God damn it. Second level. Railgun. And he crits.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn, son.
Cost me a silver piece.
46, right? 46 damage?
46.
Yeah, I think he takes
So the
double the
first-
fire, doesn't he?
46 fire. And then that's 23. And then
69. Nice.
no,
That's the
that's
sex number.
that's 92 damage in total.
God.
Nice.
I take it he's gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Dead.
And this time when he dissipates, the smoke dissipates as well.
I kind of look at it like it goes by my head after
What did hit you?
I look back at 7 like, what the fuck?
He'd pull out a gun, shoot some silver
He pulls
coins.
out a Glock.
I don't know. I'm imagining it like how you flick bottle caps
Yeah.
or pennies.
Right off the thumb.
And just put them in. Just,
He pulled out a rock,
Bam!
held it sideways.
No, he grabs a rubber band and does one of those paper hornets.
With a thumbtack in it.
Yeah, with a thumbtack in it. We have good times here.
Click it forward. Yeah. embeds itself in the wall. And this thing just blows up.
Hey, you can get your coins back, right? Since I can get my arrows back.
I don't know. I don't know if they'll dissipate it that much. This thing has a range of 300. It goes pretty damn fast.
It just kind of smushes in the wall.
It'd be like an arrow hitting the wall and breaking. You
So should I be the Debbie Downer and tell you your advantage would have been canceled out by shooting into melee? But whatever.
Maybe. I was planning on dropping the inspiration on that advantage too, but let's go.
I'm just gonna do a bite in my turn.
That hits.
That's
3
all.
damage.
3 piercing damage.
Yep.
And then I'd like to use my
gets
move
this
action just to kind of. That's it.
Hogarth gets a sudden realization that he's the weakest person in this room.
It's alright, you're a jack off of all trades.
Yeah. Can't even do that right, apparently.
Meet me in
No.
the tent. I'll drill a hole through it.
Why would you drill a hole through your tent? I'm gonna meet you in the tent. None of this makes sense.
I was like, all right, you're good. You're here. I'll leave.
Would you like the scene from Avatar? Who is that handsome gentleman?
Oh, that was actually an accident. I was trying to move and I accidentally pulled the guy from the back.
Whoever he was, I need his amazing jawline and thick, luscious lips.
On you.
Back to the tent thing.
Mm-hmm. Feel his Zankus when he pulls his scarf down.
Zinkus is Kakashi. No one will ever know.
Zankashi.
He just has big luscious lips.
Just die already!
That's 3 and 4. Oh. Not yet.
1 HP.
What?
Ming.
Taxi! Kill it!
What? Okay.
It's glowing blue and everything, man. You can't miss.
He gives it drugs.
Here's some wasp.
Damn,
Do
and
all
that's
your damage! Roll all your craziness!
plan on. And it's all magical. It's 28 or 38, right? No, 28, I mean. For the first hit.
Honestly, does it really matter?
Yes, it does.
Okay. In that case,
crit and do a lot of damage. He
you-
gets to crit. A lot of damage.
You're definitely not getting that sword back now.
No.
you swipe around with that sword. Freaking, I don't even know how to describe the kinds of movements that you do with that sword. It's so fast, even the DM can't keep up.
I think you just
You
jump
just
on
slice it to ribbons.
You shank the shadow over and over again.
Like you when you were in prison.
Memories. You look in Taxi's eyes.
Hey, you won.
I look over to Seven. I'm like, oh God, Seven, you're hurt. And I'll cast Healing Word.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You were in the way of the shadow thing.
No, it was in the way of. I don't.
I mean, if you wouldn't have been flailing like that and actually fighting, it might have went differently.
Are you okay, Seven?
I'm alright.
Welcome back.
Hey, Taxi, can I have that sword I gave you?
Is it yours?
I mean, yeah, dude, I totally gave it to you. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I also remember Jack Tart over there throwing it at me blade first.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was tired of it.
Focusing on Seven's wounds. I don't even care about the conversation.
You should throw it back.
Right now with his back turned to me.
But you good, right,
I think
Seven?
I'm gonna hold on to it until he needs it back,
Yeah,
or
I'm
until we
alright.
find another one,
Did you
or
drop
until
your
we get
fairy
it down and
fire?
I buy one.
No, you're all still blue. He gets advantage to throw it back at him.
Oh yeah, I'll notice. I'll notice I'm blue, and then snap
can
and
sneak
stop
attack.
being blue.
You're no longer blue.
I'd like to
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
sniff at the door and see if I can get anything.
You
Activate
smell
the
death
area.
and decay.
I try and open them. I earned this. This is my door to open.
Okay. I want you all to hold off though, because I gotta make everyone not blue. Just let me do that real quick. Leg. You're no longer blue. Also,
So
I've
what's
been-
in the fire pit thing? Right there.
that's the reed that he threw.
Oh, okay.
I should probably
Also-
go back and get that.
So
Someone should.
you all hear, coming from behind you, is the scraping sound as the door opens.
Which door?
Hey,
The one behind you.
you posted.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Weird. I can see it, now I can't see it. Magical darkness came out. Oh.
Huh.
I'm
I'm in your boat. +9.
Yeah.
And this man comes out.
I've got
What
my.
the hell is going on? Who are you people?
where are
I
you?
got my one magic short sword and one of my old non-magic ones out.
And behind him, you see this thing open up.
We can't see anything, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
door's
are.
blocking
What?
your line of sight.
I can.
There's a door blocking your line of sight.
Aha, okay.
I can see it.
Ruh.
Yeah, you can see it. I hear a voice and half a body.
I
There's
think
a
they're
handsome
talking to
man
someone,
here.
Wolf.
Do you see the thing opening up behind him too?
The blue
I
thing?
don't.
Yeah.
I see the blue thing. That's a
Sean
portal.
does.
There's a portal! He's opening a portal!
And
There's
out
another
steps
him!
this guy. He sort of tumbles out of it and crashes into the other one. And they both go
Wolf.
sprawling
Hey,
over
Big
here.
Wolf, help me close the door.
Blah!
No, stay back. I put my swords at him.
All right.
Sword.
Can we both run up and just I'm gonna two-legged anime run jump, kick the door while the wolf will actually do all the heavy lifting, so he can try and
Just
close it.
shoulder it.
Yes, go ahead.
Basically, I'm gonna try and give you the help action because trust me, you don't want me rolling or slamming it.
Athletics.
Yeah, that's going to be an athletics check on that door.
Alright.
It's a heavy door.
Was that with advantage?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you help action.
Yeah.
17.
I already up another silver piece.
Just gonna railgun these new guys in the face. Boom!
I thought he was gonna pay him off. We're not here to fight.
Nice.
I have
There's
one
a
in my
silver
hand
piece
ready
in
to
it for
go.
you if you surrender. Why are you using silver pieces? Why not copper?
I don't know.
I think the spell
silver
requires silver pieces.
I believe
it?
it says worth at least as. No, let's see. Metal piece worth 1 SP, such as a silver
Ah.
piece.
So a silver piece just makes the most sense.
Wait, are there two of them?
Yes.
The twins.
And this one stands up first. He is considerably better dressed than the other one, and the other one sort of sits on the floor a little bit dazed. And specifically, he is wearing a navy blue silk coat that goes down to his knees but remains open, underneath of which he wears dark purple scale mail and a white undershirt. His belt on his pants have a stylized sun symbol on it, and he has kind of baggy purple pants that are slightly darker than a scale mail,
I like your coat.
which end in a pair of black pirate boots.
I like your
Additionally, you can definitely see, poking out from the side of his belt, there is a very fine-looking cutlass made of ivory, bright white metal, and inlaid with light gold flourishes.
And this is this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is wearing.
Well, hold that thought real quick. Can I use my inspiration and my mage hand to pull that cutlass out of its sheath over to me?
You can try.
I'm gonna distract him by complimenting him on his nice jacket.
Well, they should be distracted by my swords pointed at them.
And the giant wolf.
Yeah, and the giant wolf. There should be plenty of distractions going on.
Yep.
Yeah, the
I'm
one
gonna
that
tap dance in the corner.
Oh.
the one that's knocked down on the ground is very much so distracted by all that, but the other one is just sort of patting himself off, like, man, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I wait until he like goes to pat his left side where he's dirty, and I try and yank that out of the right side with that 24,
All right.
or vice versa.
Let's see. Come
Trying
on.
to yank him off with a 24, huh?
Yeah, with a mage hand.
Mhm.
It's
Mm.
invisible.
I'll start my presentation.
Ugh.
Wait, we're doing this now? Okay, we're doing it now.
And that would be against his perception, right? Or his insight, which
I think perception.
Probably perception.
Yeah, probably perception.
He has to notice it.
Yeah.
It
he
might.
notices.
Well, I was gonna
and-
say it would be his passive usually,
Yeah.
because he's not actively seeing. So
Yep.
it would be whatever.
Yeah,
his
no,
passive
he
perception
sees.
is.
He sees it. And he just
Passive perception does this guy have?
he can see the disturbance in the air. And he sort of, as he's patting himself down, just sort of knocks your mage hand away with his hand.
And then if I notice him being uppity, Raph will probably pull a Raph. Yeah, either growling or just shoulder charge him and knock him over if he's being sassy. Doesn't get to keep the weapons.
He's Not-
Depending
it's
on
not
how
that he's-
aggressive the group would,
I've got
I'm not gonna
a
do
sword
that
point.
he's
again.
not necessarily being sassy. He was just more so like, please don't steal my cutlass kind of thing.
Oh, I just have it vanish when he hits it, and just like look around. Like, what? Yeah, don't steal his cutlass.
Well, then I'd get just really close to him and open his face, just keeping an eye out to make sure he doesn't do any funny business.
All right.
Can I see?
Um,
Can I get a magic vibe off of him, or is he a pirate?
oh, you're still rolling to. You still have detect magic on, don't you?
No, that's combat ended
No.
that immediately.
Combat end. All right.
Just looking at him, being a mage myself. You magic people.
Roll perception.
Perceive it. And I still had advantage on for some reason, and it didn't help me anyway.
Even
First one was
so,
10.
you sort of look at him. You kind of wonder if your eyes are playing tricks on you because you can kind of see this like faintish glow around him, but you don't know if it's just that your vision's still kind of blurry from all that damage you took.
Yeah.
That might be all it is.
Gotcha.
I sniff him. Does he smell like the ocean?
He smells very interesting. I want you to take I want you to do a perception check, please.
He smells like sex and candy.
Well, I'm gonna
He
come over here and
smells-
sit down next to the.
Literally, you're not entirely certain how you know, but as you sniff him, you're like, this smells almost godly, you think? Like, This man
Sex and candy.
comes from some higher plane. You're certain of that.
He's an angel.
So basically, but no one else would know that because I'm a wolf. So basically, you see me get old standard Raph up in his grill, sniff him, and then go immediately to. "Arr."
And he, not really paying much attention to you guys, turns to the other guy that looks like him, who isn't wearing such nice clothes. His clothes are still cool looking. I mean, he's got a nice leather jacket, and he's wearing a decent undershirt and some trousers, but nothing nearly to the regal appearance of this other one. He sort of looks down at him and he's like, "So, tell me, are you abandoned? What the hell are you talking about? I'm just, I was looting I was gonna loot this place and I see." And before any of you can really react, he reaches back inside of his coat and pulls out a gun. He just straight up pulls out a gun
I am.
and
Going
shoots the
to-
other one of them.
Wait, which one shoots? Which one? What?
The awesome looking one shoots the derpy looking
Oh!
one.
Oh god! We just witnessed a drug deal go down. Oh god! Oh god!
I get back up and walk over there and like super inspect the gun because I've never seen anything like it.
There's the gun.
Oh.
I feel like Raph wouldn't just stand by and watch an innocent guy get shot.
What is this?
No.
It hits him right in his head, and he falls over dead.
God, no.
I'm gonna have to go do something stupid.
I'm right up there looking
And
at
he
the gun, and I'm
So
like,
Raph goes for the gun with his mouth.
Mouth. The mouth gun.
Okay, you're gonna go for the gun with your mouth.
Yep.
All right,
Not tenderly.
that's lovely because that is going to provoke a thing. And he warps over here.
I'm sitting there. My eyes are right next to this gun he's holding out.
I fucking chase
Where'd
him
he go?
down.
Where'd he go? Where'd he
As
go?
you start to chase him down, he points the gun over at you and he says, "Please do not try and attack me. It would not end well for you. I don't wish to harm you."
Yeah, I'm still saying he just killed the guy in front of me in cold blood for apparently no reason. And I'm getting the whole godly vibe, which I'm guessing is more of a clerical godly vibe than a woodly godly vibe, right?
No, it definitely seems more divine than clerics exude.
Yeah, so, but I mean, it's more like a divine, not like
Not like nature.
a wilderness, not nature.
No.
Yeah, in that case, it would probably piss Raph off more. So he's gonna keep going for the gun, or actually, as he passes the guy, he wants to look over and see: is he dead, or is he bleeding out?
He was shot in the head.
Shot in the head.
Did it do more
And
than
yours
double
was
his hit
lame.
points?
Shut up, you.
He could have garroted him.
Right.
Let's just go with that.
What a
Yeah. Yeah, Raph would still go for it. Fuck this guy. He just killed the dude, cold blood. Came out of nowhere. He's some highfalutin priestly guy with heirs. Probably a noble, judging by the dress.
I matches with his sword.
Yeah, Raph would go for him.
All
Try to
right,
get
I'm
that
gonna
gunning
need.
back. Disarm him.
Yeah, and you are stopped by. It feels like something is holding you back before you can get close to him. But you can't see it. You can't even smell it. But it feels like hands are holding you back.
No saving throw.
No saving throw. It's in your way, as in, unless you can barrel through this thing that you can't even see, unless you
gonna
want to
try.
try.
He's gonna try.
Oh yeah, he's gonna thrash. I mean, a caged wolf. Yeah, he's totally gonna thrash against it.
All right.
Holding himself bodily against it.
I'm going to move out of the way. Let's see. I'm trying to.
And I'm gonna shoot the celestial thing with a bow.
I'm going
Okay.
to stand right here.
Oh no. This is bad.
Yeah, Raph doesn't make good decisions.
It's a shame
Why
he's
are
a
we-
beast, and it's a shame I don't have second level spell slots. But yeah,
Guess
that's a thing.
I entirely know where.
Cast whole person.
I mean,
But he's
I
a
entirely know where this is gonna go for Raph,
Fucking
so
God,
you
it's
guys
not
don't
like-
have to get involved. But I have a good idea of where this is going.
I'm not gonna get involved. I want to know about this gun. And I
Basically,
kind of
what
want to
I'm
take his
trying
jacket.
At this point is not murder him, but rather disarm him.
All right.
So
Hogreth's
and
gonna
a little bit of showing dominance.
jump between the both of you and put his hands there. Oh, everybody, calm down. Looks at
Oh my
Raph.
God, that-
Calm down. Let's take a breather here. Take a second.
I see I've done more to upset you than I meant to. I apologize.
Well, you did just shoot a guy in front of us for no reason. That was kind of a big deal.
In the head.
In the head.
I just made that gif, so don't you go.
You sure you just made it?
Yeah, I did. On my new phone records like what's on my screen, and I can make gifs.
So
Because I've seen that.
I
on-
feel like with Hogarth
so-
jumping in the middle, Raph would take it down from an 11 to like a good solid 8.5.
That was a good one, Cameron.
That's how I imagine it.
All right, Raph.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was with his
It's
movements
not
in that
inaccurate.
video anyway? They were all like,
It's actually off of. No, I just watched a video on it. It's like he's going on the what was it called? After segregation, they made a book, and it was. Hold on.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
keep
trying
going.
to Calm Raph down.
So
Mostly
he spins the
Calm.
the revolver and stows it back away.
Yeah, please put that thing away. That's not
I try to
necessary.
use my mage hand to get the revolver.
All right.
I boop Raph on the stomach. Calm down.
Yeah, no.
I think there's an invisible wall between us right now.
Ding. Oh. No snoot boopage. I want to
There
boop the
is-
snoot.
They would probably not calm Raph down.
No, the you don't feel that. As soon as Hogarth got in the way, you felt the hands holding you back disappear.
And I kind of like hug you. I give you a big old hug around your wolfy neck.
Here it is, Nick.
Start petting you. Calm down, buddy.
Jim
Go for the
Crow.
throat, Raph.
I
I mean,
It's
hold
okay,
on.
Raph.
Got it.
Makes sense.
We don't need to bring more violence into this. It's not needed.
I'm gonna get
Raph
up all.
would very reluctantly just back down
I'm
and
just-
watch and wait.
I guess I come out from the corner.
I'm gonna get up in
Down
his
the head.
face and start questioning him about like, what's that? Where you from?
Like I get
Magic.
Raph to calm down, and then I turn back to the guy, and Seven's like in his face.
I like your coat.
Crawls in
what was
his
that-
lap and just
What was
starts
that
getting.
thing?
You know how like Persian is with Giovanni in Pokemon?
yeah.
What was that thing? I like your coat. Are you magic? Oh, why are you not scared of the wolf?
Can I fuck you?
Can I fuck you?
Where are you from?
Oh, what did you just say? Are you magic?
Hold on. Hold on a second. So your questions were, what was that? And he turns to you and he says, that was my sidearm. This
This guy's
is
a
a
dick.
very nice coat. Yes, I enjoy it very much. I am indeed slightly magical to a certain degree. And where am I from? That's a hard question to answer.
Are
Ha-
you?
How?
Can I touch the guy?
Yeah.
I mean,
By the way,
when
if you're
all
interested-
gonna answer where I'm from, you just open your mouth and the words form, and then you explain. It's
By the
not-
way, if you're interested in looking over that device, I believe, if I'm correct, he sort of looks over to the side as if he's talking, like almost telepathically to something that isn't there. Yes, there should be one on the body of that other me, I
I
suppose.
run over there and grab it. I search him.
Yeah, there's a pistol on him.
Grab it.
All right. So who are you?
Ooh.
Apologies. Introductions are definitely in order. I'm Aaron Tamano. It is nice to meet you.
Airborne tomato. Got it.
I sniffed the other guy. Did they smell the same?
They smell the same, except you don't smell the same level. You don't smell anything divine on this one. Other than that, their basic scent smells the same.
So I'm going back to looting the place. I go over the doors and open them.
All right.
I
Yeah,
am enthralled
well,
with this weapon, and I point at the wall and pull the trigger.
Bang!
Shit.
Feel
That's
like
gonna
I'm
scare
about-
the
I'm
shit out of a
about
cat.
Yeah.
I'm about to do something. I'm
I
about
do
to
I
say
do that whole
something.
thing where it's like I point it like a guy who doesn't know what a gun is and pull the trigger, and then oh shit.
You drop it. And
I drop it and then I go back and pick it up again.
All right.
my
7,
pocket.
stop. All right. So we've kind of been hired to clear this place. Is this your home?
Oh, no. I didn't mean to end up here, but I suppose every now and then disturbances and the ether bring me to places that I don't mean to go. Although,
I immediately perk
it
up and it's
is...
like, rift things?
I put my hand over Seven's mouth.
Rift things? I
Yes.
bite him. Bite his hand.
Bad cat.
Yes, the rifts. Is an unfortunate side effect of my plans, but
You're making them?
inadvertently.
I need you to stop.
I understand your concern, but unfortunately I cannot do that.
Why?
Well, I must acquire more of the power required to... Oh, there's no handles.
Yeah, doors opens.
Just gotta push it open.
Just require more.
Power for what?
I feel like if I were to tell you, you would be upset.
Oh.
Trying to
You-
destroy the world or
you a
something?
baddie.
Mhm.
I feel like you're a baddie.
Well, there's rifts appearing places and
Yeah, the rifts
letting
you're opening are.
monsters in here
yeah.
that are kind of tough.
Yeah, you're allowing creatures in here that could kill innocents.
We've never
An
seen
unfortunate
anything that-
sacrifice that must be made.
So Ref hears all this, looks back in Taxi, gives him the wolf shrug, and then circles back around this guy.
Kind of power you looking for? I know a guy. He's pretty powerful.
Yes, Jackus.
Mm.
He's decent, but
Wait, you're stronger? You know more magic than he does?
you're
Seven,
such,
you need to stop being such a magic whore.
you're such a
Just imagine Seven
energetic.
like one of those annoying
cat.
ass cats that are in heat. They just sit around, rah, 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 all twitching in front of you, walking around. You got some magic, rah, rah, magic, rah.
He pets your head.
Uh,
I
You're
look at the hand.
You're married now.
I like pull back and look at the hand.
You're such an energetic one, aren't you?
No.
If you want me to be.
if that's what you want, that's what you want, right? I'll be that if that's what you want. All right. Well, it was a pleasure getting to know you. We have business to attend to, so we'll go attend to that, and you can go back through your glowing portal.
That would be nice. Oh, one more thing before I go. Goes over to the body. Begins
Step
rummaging.
between him and the body.
Okay.
Raph, no, we're about to get rid of him.
Sort
Gonna
of
eat
just
his heart to gain his courage.
possessively, then if he sees the other guy stop, he'll turn around and very gently with his mouth, put his hands over his chest, with one of his paws, try to sort of close his eyes and sort of arrange him so that he looks a little bit more dignified, and then turn back around and just growl at the guy.
Okay, so with these giant paws, you actually slice half his face off. Cut one of his arms off.
It's the thought that counts, right?
Hey, fancy dress guy, do you mind standing over there while we have a little huddle and talk amongst ourselves real quick? And
Stand
I like
when?
point like right over here.
I
mean,
really must be going. If you could just allow me to get at what I need, that would be wonderful.
well, what do you need?
I need to get at the other me.
There's another one?
Yes, I shot him.
Oh, hold on. You come in here, you shoot him, you make demands. Can we at least have a little discussion over here first? That's not asking too much, is it?
No, it is not. Very well.
Alright, and I motion Raph over and Seven over. If he goes for it, you can beat him to it. I don't think he's gonna.
How did you know?
Just come here so we can talk, Raph. You can nod. Adamanta, come over here next to me so you're not way over there too.
Adamant has just sort of been staring at him, just like with slanted eyes, just sort of like watching him, making
Alright,
sure.
now I use my mage hand to trigger the evocation runes on that magical trap he's standing right in front of.
Alright.
The feeling.
Oh, my bad.
Like Hogarth's generally confused when this happens.
Well, technically it's invisible,
Wait,
so
what?
he wouldn't know that you did it.
I know.
I would also be confused.
Yeah, but is it out of the range of that trap?
And he warps over here.
Sweet.
Well, as the door behind him detonates,
Damn, we should open that one. That one's easier to dodge.
He's at least got rid of the trap in the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would have been 2 birds, 1 stone, but no, the one in the moon.
oh my.
One bird, one stone bird, same thing.
I need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I need to be a higher level
Thanks.
before I can turn into a flying something with fly speed and get stoned.
Perhaps you shouldn't be moving that. He says,
Raph.
pointing directly at your invisible mage hand. He knows
Ah.
exactly where it is.
I was trying to get your cutlass again, and I misjudged. I'm sorry. And I go over here with Raph, letting him be the linebacker, and I loot this corpse.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for as well, because I'm a huge ass thing you can, and I'm sort of trying to provide a visual block as well.
Alright,
Oh
check it
no,
out.
I'm like, I'll lift up the jacket and look in pockets. So what is it exactly you're looking for?
So as you go over to try and loot the corpse, it is lifted off the ground by something you can't see and
I
dragged
sit on
over.
it.
Bite it, grab it.
Thousand pounds of wolf sits on it.
Oh, that's a big wolf.
Actually, more like 800 to 900. Yeah.
You're really not making this easy, are you?
Well, no.
I sit down
I
next to
get
the empty
comfy.
fire and start examining the gun. What I grabbed.
One thing I've learned is they rarely make it easy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'll mage hand rifle through the body if it's away from me. I'll do it in mid-flight. I don't care.
What is it you want off of him?
Well, it's not the gun.
All right, I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Because he is casting that at level 2. At both of you. Raph and Taxi.
Rick is got plus 30. Oh.
You both feel a bunch of fear begin to eat at your mind, but you're able to quickly power it away.
So I
Alright, now,
assume I
with
see
the-
him.
Yeah, with
It's
the
terrible.
shadow things we hit before, they came directly from those areas and calloused right there next to him and attacked whatever was close, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to trigger that one over here with the mage hand and let out the other constructs, and I'm going to ready a bow and start shooting at the guy who's trying to fear me.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge him as soon as, because that's got a verbal component.
So
it's gonna be
you're-
casting out attack him.
Yeah, I'm going to be like,
I'm
oh,
not
hey,
trying to
no
disarm
need
anymore.
for that, and you need to just calm down. We need
You're
to talk
casting
this
the
out.
cantrip mage hand, yes?
Yep.
Counterspell.
Sweet. Burn
Okay.
3rd level spell for to stop my cantrip that I can do every round constantly.
Then he's gonna have to try to stop the bite.
Please stop.
Why are
Oh,
you like
Raph's gonna do a
assaulting
bite.
us? I wasn't even gonna do anything to you. We need initiatives.
We do.
Yeah.
At this point,
Raph's got a problem with fear effects.
Raph's got a problem with everything. Raph has
Also
issues.
true. Raph has a lot of issues.
Anything that has to do with his brain.
He looked at me funny. Raph doesn't take kindly to that. He looked at me nicely. Raph doesn't take kindly to that.
An orphan tried to squish Raph. Almost succeeded by like 1 hit point, and he did nothing.
Oh, where's that orphan?
Little orphan Annie.
I don't.
He's taking the crow home.
Oops, I accidentally rolled that with advantage, but I got 3 on both dice, so.
It's amazing.
I'm
3 + 3 + 3.
not gonna sit in this fight. I know how to pick my battles, if anything, and I know I don't have
No, you don't.
resources. I have a shiny new thing to look at.
So use it.
Pretty sure by definition, Raph has no idea how to pick his battles.
Even if you aren't gonna participate, I would appreciate it if you could just roll initiative,
Gotcha.
just in case something affects you.
What?
Hogarth, you too. Even if you're not.
What?
Yeah. All right. Play the battle music.
You can just skip to that win Final Fantasy music. I don't know who it's for, but it's definitely
It's
gonna
gonna
need to be played.
Somebody's gonna die. I feel like I should have prepared different spells. Definitely keeping Railgun though. That's a nice spell.
It's definitely pretty potent.
It's a random question, no reason.
Yeah.
How
Explain it.
venomous was that snake earlier?
Not very. It was like a mild paralytic venom. Something that
Mild
wouldn't even. It would make humanoids sluggish, but not much. It wouldn't paralyze them.
Just a little drowsy.
Just
All right.
no reason.
But he's part paladin, so he's got that divine health shit going on.
Taxi.
Yeah. I got a new magic sword I gotta try out a little bit. I come running around the wolf swinging with a bit of booming blade. Like, surprise! I assume a 15 does not hit.
Does not. He quickly draws his own blade and deflects it.
And then I withdraw. Not surprised! You got this, Raph!
All right.
Please don't kill them. I say that half-heartedly.
Half-heartedly. Nice. You could have left that part out.
Yeesh.
He starts casting a spell around himself.
Catch. I want to learn how to do that. I'm watching the magic intently.
It's basically all for you, Seven, so you can observe, you know.
Yeah, totally.
We were doing this just for you.
And he looks right at you, right into your eyes, Raph. And you hear him speak directly into your mind. Please, do not fight me. I do not wish to harm you any more than you've already been.
Do I get a sense this is two-way or one-way?
This is one way.
Blowing wolf kisses.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the wolf equivalent of flipping the bird is.
Showing your ass.
Urination. Mark him as your.
Oh, yeah. So Raph visibly calms down. You know, the fur goes back down. And he kind of walks a little bit towards him, starts turning around, and then just lifts a leg and pees on him. That musky scent.
Yes.
I cover my nose.
Wonderful.
So have I given Taxi enough time to loot the corpse yet?
No. Taxi would have to do that on his turn.
Alright.
Son of a...
But this guy just did his stuff, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's not looting either.
7.
I'm sitting here watching.
Yep. Zen.
I do nothing.
Okay. Hogarth.
I will hold an action to cast a spell.
Alright. Adamanta is not having any of this shit. She's like, you're not gonna hurt my friend. He saved me from my captor. And she's gonna try and attack him.
Yes. At least one of us. Well, I look at the others just standing around.
I don't know what to do.
I wave.
We fight the bad guys. That's what we do. He's obviously
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Adamant, are you okay?
Huh?
Someone should paint that stone yellow.
So she goes to attack him. And he disappears.
Oh. I look
That means
sorry.
you
So-
got plenty of time to loot the corpse.
So here's the
Yeah.
thing. So here's the thing about temporal blur. If you roll a 1 on the d20, you have to roll every time you use it. You disappear until the end of the encounter.
Mhm.
Which he was the only enemy. So I
he
guess
just
the
pops
encounter is
back
Does that mean we won the encounter? That means we won the encounter, right?
in.
Yeah.
We
The
didn't get
music was gonna play.
we didn't
Yeah.
beat us so far. That's
Free XP.
whatever.
Yay.
God. Time travel. We just beat Doctor Who.
Way to run away.
How does that work?
Well,
In an encounter,
a
but it
round
comes
of
back,
combat
it's an
is a
encounter.
minute.
So
he does come back at the end of the encounter. That's true.
so he
He's over
blinks
here.
out, it's over, he comes back, it starts up again. What?
I suppose he appears over here. Well,
I think you should appear in the same spot.
Get his
In
ass
Raw,
handed
that's
to him.
probably how it works. But
in Raw, that's probably how it works. Except the thing is about number 1 is that he's lost in time.
hey, you
So
guys are
he
still
just-
here? It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah. The thing is that he kind of like came back here unwillingly.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Oh, you're a
it's
time traveler and you're
been a
killing
while.
your past selves to get stronger. I got you.
since I've seen you all.
He's the
Oh,
one.
that's right.
I do the
I was
whole-
going.
I sit on the corpse again.
Look, there's parallel dimensions and timelines. I heard a wizard ramble about this stuff one time while I was
Look.
playing at a pub.
Look, I don't care what you do with the items on him. I just need his body.
How'd you get over there?
That's necrophilia, dude. And self-cessed. Neither of those are good.
What just happened?
Raph, can we just give him his body? Please? He said we can keep the stuff. Do we have to do this?
I'll trade you his body for the cutlass.
He looks over at you. You really don't want this.
We really don't.
If anyone other than me were to wield it, they would essentially detonate from the inside out.
I inside him. He may be
Alright.
lying. That's what I would say. I tell them my stuff's extremely cursed when they try and rob me too.
Oh, 18.
I guess you don't believe him, even though he's telling the truth.
Well, no, if you're inciting someone and they're telling the truth, and they're just
Then
telling
you
the
would
truth.
tell if you're
Yeah.
telling the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you know, yeah, he's telling the truth.
So put it on the ground.
What would you do with it, though?
I don't know. Someone will buy it.
And then they'll explode from the inside out, and we'll sell it to someone else.
I can't.
Never an
No.
unhappy customer.
Yeah. No
Great
Yelp
feedback.
review.
All sales final.
As is where it is.
Until death do you part.
The contract reads, and if you have an untimely demise, the weapon returns to the person you bought it from. And your gun, and your jacket, and you can have the body. That's it. I mean, just all your.
Just strip down nude.
I'm still trying to figure out what just happened.
I feel like the moral victory of making him like even just leave his coat and shoes or something like that would be enough to make Raph feel good about himself.
I take the coat, put it over my robe if he left it.
Do you
I like
think
that
you
coat.
get anything? I will gut you if you touch anything, mister. I stand here idly.
I like that coat.
Raph.
He
Yeah,
reaches his hand out, and as he extends his hand, it seems to disappear
His hand?
through what?
His hand disappears?
I immediately start
His hand
moving the body.
and into his arm. You immediately start what?
Moving the body.
Moving the body?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's doing some tricky shit.
Eat the body.
So I start moving it.
Eat
Okay.
it.
That's fine. I thought you said eating it, so I was like,
You can't use it to leave if I eat it. Adamanta, you, me, it's time to go. Buffet is open.
And so as he's extending his arm, basically it looks like there's a little ripple past which his hand and arm is disappearing from. And then he pulls it back, and he is holding an exact copy of his coat, which he lays down on the ground, does the same thing again, pulls out his cutlass, does the same thing again, pulls out his gun. Happy?
What?
How do you do that?
Magic.
I ain't never seen that kind of magic.
He does things with rifts and portals. He probably just pulls them out of thin air.
I need to write this shit down.
Raph, this dude
So
like
does it like disappear off his body as well, or
No.
No, that was just two.
you just did like the fool's gold trick? That's not the stuff you had. That's not yours. You just reached through a hole in the thing, you pulled it out, you set it down, and said, "No." I said, take the stuff that you have, so you'd be defenseless when we attack you. That way, you wouldn't have the stuff to fight us back with. I didn't say reach in some portal and pull someone else's stuff and set it here, because then that still leaves you with your defenses. As I'm using the mage hand while talking to try and scoot this stuff closer to me.
He's watching your mage hand, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm just not getting close enough where I can get gutted or shot. I know
Yeah.
he could probably reach me, but still.
But he's watching it as if he can see it.
Again,
Yeah, wait.
I'd be fine
side.
with that or a 10-foot pole. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to physically be close enough to get smashed in the face with
Right.
a
All right, dude.
Be that as it may, I gave you what you wished.
Well, no, I said yours. This isn't yours. How do I know it's yours?
Technically, it is mine, but
Technically, now you're mincing words
Body.
here. You're arguing semantics.
He just wants the body. We can take the stuff off the body and give him the body. All he wants.
Who are you? I know you said your name. You said it'd be different. Playing your cousin Riff, your cousin Mom. You're causing all kinds of trouble. You tried to cast spells on us. You wouldn't let me do my mage hand. You stepped out of the explosion over there, and I thought that would be hilarious. You're just here ruining a good time. That's all you're doing.
He
you
looks
didn't give
over
us
to the left
glory.
as you're talking to him, seemingly distracted by something else.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna get shot in the face by Snake.
Yeah.
Nice.
we was gonna slaughter this guy because kind of what we paid to kind of. You came and you shot him in the head. We could even figure out if he was a good guy or a bad guy, and we don't know. Now we think you're the bad guy, and now you're confusing us.
Are you a time traveler?
No, no, no.
Are you a dimension hopper?
I mean,
Do you even know what these words are, Hogar?
I heard a wizard talk about them once. I don't know what they are, but I heard a wizard say them once.
so we got nothing but time. We got the butt. You're the one in. How about you start doling out some of these answers? I mean, is that stuff close? And while I'm moving that stuff closer, I'll just walk over here nonchalant, start looting it as well.
All right.
You know, use the mage hand, pull the stuff close a little bit, and then rummage, then pull the stuff closer, then rummage.
And
Hey,
Raph
does
just
he
kind
have
of
any- does he have any
leans
armor on
over,
him?
exposing a
Flint
little
mail.
bit of it as
Plate mail?
Paxton's
Oh,
going.
Scale mail. Scale.
oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, I don't use that now.
Oh, yeah.
Zenkus, what do you think?
Just got back from the
Hmm.
bathroom. I missed what we were
More-
talking about.
Yorm is slightly defenseless right now.
Yorm?
Slightly.
Hmm.
Is he slightly defenseless right now, or is he defenseless? I mean,
Yes.
is that good or bad for you?
Wait, like the deity Yorm?
Should I take me or should I go and try and defeat Yorm?
Oh my god, what are you talking about?
Did he just say try and defeat Yorm?
You gonna kill a god?
Hmm?
You trying to kill a god?
Did he just say try and defeat Yorm?
Yes.
The Giant Slayer?
Would the rest of the group know Raph's relation to Yorm?
Maybe. Depends on what they know about religion.
I know nothing.
I
Sort
can
of know
roll a
about
religion
religion.
if you want me to.
Know
Because
religion can
Yorm
cause
is the
magic.
grand beast of animals and earth, and if this guy said he's just gonna go try to kill Yorm,
He could have said
That's
he was
probably-
gonna pet him, and Raph would have attacked. It doesn't matter.
yeah, it's gonna ruffle some feathers.
You
Oh,
leave
there's no-
I
Yorm's
know.
name out of your mouth, I attack. But I'm his buddy. I attack.
So do I know anything? Do I know about
Oh
Yorm?
yeah. You know Yorm. And you know that druids are kind of related, like they kind of pay worship to Yorm.
So the growling
Okay.
coming out of the corner.
Zancast,
Okay.
you know who Yorm is
I kind of like reach
because
over. And
I didn't even
put
need you
my
to do
hand on
that
you.
because you're a ranger.
Yeah,
You
kinda
would
your
know who
tradition.
Yorm is.
yeah. What business do you have with Yorm?
Seven, you've heard the name, but you've never
Yeah.
really looked into it. It wasn't really interesting to you.
I grabbed the cutlass.
Totally works. How's it going, Eric? Just decided to pop in.
Unfortunately, it looks like I must leave it behind, which might be a problem, but
You're not
Very
answering
well.
any of the Yorm-related questions here.
I just kind of look at myself like, am I chopped liver? I asked him like 6 things.
Yeah, I
What
know.
problem? And then I grabbed the cutlass.
We're gonna be
We've
sitting
all-
here resting.
you grabbed the cutlass?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Okay. Lovely.
I don't believe it's the
So-
same one.
I will also
I'll
when I see him
I'll
reach
sniff
for
the
sword, I'll
cutlass.
bardic inspiration him.
I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
But before he gets there, can I sniff the cutlass to see if it's got that same, deity freshness?
Yeah.
Fresh goodness.
And does it?
It doesn't seem like it's interacted with him so much as it definitely seems to have the same scent as
You're back.
the base scent of the other one, but the celestial sort of deity scent that he would also leave on it doesn't seem to be present.
Are you Schrodinger?
Schrodinger? Ah, right. No. No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
like how he answered that question.
He was
Okay.
distracted. He didn't hear your questions.
Really? You not been paying attention to this? We're people having a conversation with you. You can't just look off into space.
He's
And
like my
you're-
store manager, just walks away when
I
you're in
know.
mid-conversation.
I am truly sorry about that. Is
He's got schizophrenia.
things are moving very quickly right now, and this is
I feel like that's
Kind
not a good excuse for someone who can go through time.
Yeah.
He's got all the time in the world.
Yeesh.
All right, bud.
Which basically
Nirvana.
makes the delay tactic my go-to at this point in time.
Yeah, exactly. He's the one pressed for time, not us.
Oh yeah, I can
So,
rub that wolf belly
Why
all
are
over
you
this
after
corpse.
Yorm?
Does the cutlass hurt me?
Yes.
20 on the save.
So you as soon as you pick it up, you begin to feel like a burning on your hand, as if it's about to release some sort of magic into your body, and you immediately drop it.
Alright, I try and pick up the gun. Is it the same? Like I test it a little bit.
No, the gun's fine.
I pointed at him, start pulling the trigger.
Nice. Uh,
I don't know how it works. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeesh.
Oh god.
And we should
He
probably
did say he was
stop
going
it.
to. Yeah, probably stop.
Yes.
He did say he was going to
Well,
kill
hold
Yorm,
on.
so I'm in favor of that.
Yes, I
I'm just
understand
tired
that
of
all.
being ignored. I'm gonna get his attention.
Hold on a sec. So, as you pull the trigger for the first time, he says, "I suppose we'll have to leave, Nirvana." And he steps to the side, disappearing into that same sort of ripple-looking thing that he pulled his arm through.
oh, this cop out piece of shit.
All I know is that we've now got a sword that we can hand to people,
And they
and
blow
they
up.
explode.
Hey man,
by the blade.
here. Oh, this is awesome.
And beneath,
No,
I can't wait to get robbed by our first big bad.
they have all
'Cause
your
I'm gonna
No,
use
no, we
mage
just-
hand to carry it around. Just have the mage hand over my hand, so it looks like I'm making contact. Here, it's yours. Just set it down. Watch them explode.
Or if we get one of those big bads who wants to do like the honorable duel, hand him that sword.
Yeah.
Here, use mine.
Guys, I gotta go
Don't
there.
wait for me.
right. But
Running over
one
here.
thing, Raph,
Mhm.
the body underneath you begins to sink into the floor.
I hate
The
this.
same
I hate
way
it
that
so much.
he disappeared into the wall.
But we
Pick it
looted
up.
the body though.
With my mouth.
Oh yeah, I
This is
looted
nice.
it. I
It's
looted him.
it goes way too fast.
I already took the gun off the body.
Well, then Raph would probably just lay down on the
Oh, wait, two
floor. You know,
guns.
that vaguely annoyed, disappointed puppy dog
Yeah,
look.
now I got two guns. Where's
No.
Captain at when you need him? You rang. Where are you guys at when Captain needs you right now?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, good game, Raph. Flavor as always. Thank you.
Guys.
Yeah.
We
game,
managed,
good
we
game,
didn't
good-
manage to get ourselves killed yet.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we also did not move from the same room we were in last week, so there's that.
Yeah, we have that going for us.
You didn't kill the God Slayer. That's good.
Well, that's bad. if
well,
you-
yeah, it's kind of.
Right.
That's on the to-do list at this point.
Oh,
I just want to see
Right.
his magics.
so the last thing I want to say before we end this session next session, I want you all to be level 4.
Sweet.
You've leveled up.
Woo woo.
Level get.
Totally.
Awesome.
Means
All right,
I
well,
get
thanks,
my
guys. I
elven
appreciate it.
accuracy.
Yeah.
One room at a time. I feel like we should have just went straight.
All right. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks again for the game. Appreciate it,
Yeah.
Flavor.
Yes, he did.
No problem.
Have a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell of an accuracy. It's gonna be fun times, guys.
Yeah.
And I get a new spell.
That's weird, Eric.
Yeah, I need to figure out what feat I actually want.